Come on, man. Come on, dad jokes all day. Dad jokes.
You get it, though. You know what I'm talking about. Come on.
Orange amps?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
All
You
right.
didn't get one? That's why you fucked up, man.
I'd buy one because their fucking amps are fucking great. Dude.
Right. Everything's super low, though, so you got to be real careful. You talk like Barry White just out of the gate.
No, yeah.
Oh,
I can't even fucking do it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is that too low? Too low? Okay, why am I grabbing this thing like the fucking...
We got audio, so let everyone know we're having a little technical difficulty.
Yeah, we are
Are we
having
still live?
some
That's
technical
great. We're just
difficulties
over here looking like
currently.
a fucking moron.
If you are on with us, cool.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an audio podcast. Right?
Oh, it's going to be a fun one.
Why, the video cut too?
They're on. Now I gotta get yours back.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
Welcome
that.
to Dark Podcast.
See you later.
You're your
Yeah,
new
that's-
host. Fuck these guys.
Oh, we didn't even make 5 minutes. Did we make 5 minutes?
No.
Nope,
Yeah, that's
not at all.
That happens every time.
No, we're good now.
But
Let's
so
keep going.
all right. Well, if you're just now popping in, good, because now you're going to actually hear what's going on. But welcome back. Another episode of the Dark Figures Podcast. We've got some special guests, but again, if you are new to this channel, if you're new to seeing us, check us out on all of the socials, everything. We are there. We're live streaming right now on Twitch and YouTube. If you haven't already, give us a like, a follow, subscribe. You know the drill. Robert, who do we have here with us today?
I don't know.
You don't know? Some nobodies off the street?
No. Off the bat.
No.
Picking the bottom of the barrel.
No, actually, we have some of the best musicians in town, actually.
Slayers
Yep,
of the
so
middle
we got
scene.
Jeremy Granata over here. And we got Harold.
Hooper.
Hoover.
Hoover.
See,
Hoover.
I had to change it.
I was loving it, dude. I was all, he's Hooper from now on.
Dude, where'd you put Hooper? Was it
I'll
in
be
there?
Hooper.
Yeah.
That works.
You play ball too?
Ball?
Yeah.
Kind of
You
ball.
will now with Hooper for last name.
It's a ball.
He's the baller name.
So we're here with
Mr.
Harold Hoover and
Mr.
Jeremy
Hooper.
Granata.
Yes.
Welcome
yes.
to the podcast, guys.
Thanks.
Thank
We're
you.
going to have some fun today.
Yeah.
So we talked earlier. I mean, you guys have a lot of history in this town. You guys have been playing music for a long, long time. I mean, where did it kind of start for you guys? How long ago?
Yeah. Where's the starting point for you guys?
That would be a 2000-ish. I don't know.
2000?
12-gauge facelift in existence were the bands
Yeah.
back then. Yeah.
Well, I mean, before, like, so this, like, childhood, like, me growing up, it was like, I was, sleeping in my dad's bass drum. and
So,
shit.
like, yeah.
I mean, were you guys playing in, like, music, like, high school band?
No,
Like,
that wasn't until after high school with me.
really?
Really?
Yeah, just hanging out with bands. Like, oh, I think I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that was it.
Yeah.
You know, and especially just being a vocalist, you know, and not playing an instrument. I'm like, I think I can yell real loud.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I think I can do that.
Yeah.
But it was growing up, it was like the heaviest stuff was Metallica, you know, like,
Right.
you know, and then you start getting into high school. This is before, you know, streaming and social media, so everything was word of mouth.
Yeah.
And then, you know, then you heard Pantera, and you're like, whoa, like it gets heavier.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you think that's heavy? Well, you think about this. You know, then it's Cannibal Corpse. You're like, whoa, like
Right,
where
yeah.
did that
And
come
just keep
from?
finding these little
Right,
pathways.
and
yeah.
that was all word of mouth. And like, you know, you like heavy. Like, what about Morbid Angel? What about this?
Yeah.
What about that?
It's like
Yeah.
pulling those layers. You're
right,
pulling
you're
the
just
layers,
like,
dude.
wow, you know, I thought, you know, Metallica was the heaviest ever. Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
You're like, it goes darker.
Right. And then after that, it was my, you know, I just literally wanted to find the heaviest stuff that I could find.
Yeah.
Without going too extreme, you know, because then you hit points you're like, it's a little bit too much. You
Yeah.
know, I like the heavy stuff, but let's go ahead and let's tone it back a little bit and trying to find that happy medium.
Right.
But yeah, I was like, I think I can do that.
Yeah. And
then,
how
yeah.
old were you during the, like?
That was like middle school, you know, and then you know, and then it was, you know, you're in front of the mirror.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, you got your
Can I
whole.
look cool doing this?
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you got this up, you know, like,
Right.
I got
Yeah.
this, man.
Yeah.
Right,
Like,
right.
Yeah.
You know, you're feeling like Eminem and 8 Mile.
Yeah, yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like, yeah, what's up? You know, like.
Drawn from experience
feeling
from watching all those
Right.
music
so,
videos
yeah,
as
and
a
then you
kid.
realize when you see video of yourself and what you saw in the mirror, totally
Right,
different
yeah.
things. You're like,
Right.
I'm a douchebag.
Yeah,
Like,
This wasn't
what
on
was I
MTV.
what was I doing with my hands? Like, what did I do that for?
Right, yeah.
I don't know what to do
You're
with
like,
my hands.
the car ran real good. I don't know.
Right.
What about you, Harold?
I guess if you want to go all the way back, I played trumpet in middle school. That's where I
Trumpet,
started.
okay.
That was my first musical
Settle down over there.
journey. Yeah, I was first chair.
Nice.
First chair
I
too.
was
though.
good at it.
Ooh,
You guys
nice.
Yeah, I was
You guys
good
can
at the
bond
trumpet.
later.
Didn't last very long. I say found guitar when I was 13. I had one of my mom's boyfriends had a guitar, picked it up, and first song I learned ever was "Beautiful People."
Really?
Oh, really?
Marilyn Manson. Yeah. It was a really simple riff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that I could play it was,
Even cooler.
I was like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'm gonna learn some more.
Show
And
all your
then
friends.
it was, and then went straight to Metallica after that. Got an electric guitar, started just shredding.
Yeah.
All downhill from there.
All downhill from there.
Yeah. Manson's was actually got me into rock and metal, actually.
13-year-old Manson. That's
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it was-
Antichrist Superstar came out. Fuck,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was all over. I was like, all right,
And
yeah.
it was everywhere, too.
Yeah.
That Korn, man, like my
Oh, yeah.
freshman year, you
Yeah.
know, that
Korn was
first
my
album
band in high
that
school
came
for
up,
sure.
you're
Yeah.
like, whoa, okay, like, you know, even though it was, you know, and then after that, you know, kind of Deftones, kind
Yeah.
of,
Yeah.
you know, where it was kind of like more mainstream,
Yeah.
but like it was more out there, so
Right.
you could hear it, you know, so it wasn't just, you know, word of mouth.
We did a cover of Deftones at 8992.
That's right, but that was Kyle that sang that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were doing it was Elite. I think
Oh,
it's Elite.
okay.
Right, you'll be out of control.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
Nice.
Gal killed
White
that,
pony.
Dude, he
man.
killed that,
He
dude.
killed
He was
that,
good,
man. Yeah,
dude.
like I remember because he played what, guitar first,
Yeah, he was playing guitar. He was a shredder on guitar.
and then and then
stuff.
like I saw him on vocal. I was all, dude, like
Yeah,
you
he had-
killing it with that.
Yeah.
I think he went. He next band was he was vocalist, right?
I don't even know his next band, dude.
Me neither.
Because I was
Sorry,
like,
brother. I don't. I'm throwing you out there.
Yeah.
But
No, like I think he kind of fell off.
well,
There was
we all
some-
did at one time.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and
But
different
I think that was the time, like, because right after that, we'll go to shit. I'm already jumping. I already want to
This
get
is-
into
this
other
is
shit.
gonna be a
already
longer
wanna get
episode,
there.
man.
Yeah,
Like I
I'm
said,
already- I'm like,
15,
yeah.
We're just gonna go ahead and jump all of it in real quick.
Yeah. Blowing my load way too quick.
Right, man. You need to
All right, yeah.
calm
So
down,
back.
dude.
So let's go back to the start again. Sorry, I'm jumping. Keep going. Yeah.
So, at what point did you guys end up meeting each other?
Actually, really recently, we've crossed paths before, like
Here
you
and
said, with Existence. You know, I was a huge Existence fan.
Yep.
I would love to go and watch. You know, I was really good friends with most of the guys in the band. You know, so I would, you know, every time I saw them even playing, I would have to go and
Yeah.
support. You know, so, but then
Was that so that was with was that with Mike Orris or
No.
Todd?
No, it was with Todd.
Yeah, Todd.
I didn't
Yeah.
get an opportunity to play with Oris,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
He was that was the Existence in the beginning with Mike Orris was
Oh, yeah.
probably what everybody loved the
Fuck,
most.
dude, it was yeah. But Todd was another
Todd was
phenomenal.
great. Yeah.
Freaking
Yeah, he was a
drummer,
great
dude.
drummer. Yeah. haven't seen him in years though.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while either. I
But-
started, I got in a band with him too, playing keys for
Cool.
2 days.
Yeah.
Rocked.
so we were in a band together.
Yeah. I like to say
We made that happen.
I think actually though, even before I was in Existence, I came to 12 gauge practice that one time, which is now a historic story.
It is, you know.
Yeah, what's that story? Because
Well, you know-
that was my gap from
Well, you
like
know-
13 steps to like 12.
Well, Harold,
gauge, like-
I think that you were in the I'm shredding my face off phase.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I was playing with Mickey Roberts
Right.
and
Oh, okay.
Donnie Johnson, who played
Oh,
with Fall
yeah,
Silent.
Fall Silent,
And,
yeah.
we had rented a shed over there in the old Sparks storage sheds.
Yeah.
And we were just getting together and jamming and stuff, and they were next door or whatever. and
Yeah, we were right there.
I just came over one time. I think they were auditioning guitarists. So I came over one time
did.
and played, and just didn't happen. But
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Never knew it was at the same shed. Actually.
really,
Yeah, I think everybody.
Dude,
at
everybody
one
was
point,
there, dude.
If you were a part of the Reno scene,
Yep.
if you weren't in the Spark Sheds, and you were never a part of the Reno scene.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah. I have a funny story.
Unless you had a
about that.
base basement, then I'll shut
Right,
up.
right, right.
I'll just go ahead and shut up.
I
If
have
it
a-
was better.
Dude, I have a
Right.
funny story about that place though because they locked up our ship, not paying,
Oh,
and I was
nice.
pissed. All my shit was in there.
oh, I bet.
I paid my rent.
Yeah, but I was working construction, so I stole one of the chop saws and chopped off their lock and stole all
fuck.
my shit back. It just took off, dude.
Nice.
I'm out there going, cutting their locks, dude, and
Right.
pulled all my shit. I got out of there, dude. That was fucking...
Yeah, well,
But wait, this is live. No, I
Right,
didn't
to
do
say,
that.
right.
This is live. I didn't do that.
Who gives
Yeah,
a fuck
Somebody
now?
else did it.
so I started jamming there with my second band, One Dying Wish.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was on a fluke, you know. I was kind of looking for a band, and Vince was in. Man, I'm drawing a blank on Vince. He was
Where did
in,
Vince start?
Vince,
Yeah,
fuck,
fuck.
I totally forgot about
No,
that.
He
that
was
guy's
in
forever.
Yeah, I can't fucking remember.
Mind.
Mind Vice.
Mind Vice.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
thank
right.
you very much. But yeah, he was in Mind Vice, and I reached out to him, and I was like, I'm looking for something, and he's like, hey, the guys that jam right down the street looking for a vocalist, and I went down and kind of auditioned, I guess, and it was super heavy, a lot heavier than I was used to. It was more like, but a lot of breakdowns and groovy stuff, and it was great. So yeah, I went down there, and yeah, that was my first, the Sheds experience, and it was great. And so I was there for a couple of years, and that's where before 12 Gauge, they were across the way, and they were playing with another band, and they ended up being dispersing members, and I ended up going there after One Dying Wish started to kind of stop doing shows. So I was really hungry back in my early 20s. So if we weren't jamming all the time, because you get that point where you kind of start skipping band practice, and it's like all those girls and exactly. There's
it's
girls, it's always the girls,
Dude, it's
always the girls,
dude.
Like I'm the faulty too, man. You get a new girl in your life, and you're like, I need this instead of music right now. This is a better outlet. So,
You gotta have that fucking cut.
but then as soon as she breaks up with you, you're like, where are my boys at?
Right,
man?
yeah.
Like, where you been?
They're like, we've been here the whole fucking time.
Are you
Where the
serious
fuck were
right
you?
now? Yeah.
Been waiting on
I've
your
written
ass.
4 songs.
I got 4 songs now.
You're behind the
I'm
ball
gonna go
now,
ahead and
so
cry
catch
about
up.
this right now.
Well, obviously, there's always something that gets in the way, right?
Right.
But I mean, the drive, that's something that never really goes away. Whether you're away from it or not, especially if you're away from it, because there's always that like,
Oh, it's even more. I think it gets
I gotta
even
get
more
back into that, man. I
intense,
miss
dude.
that shit. Especially once you've played live, there's no better feeling than
True.
that.
Right. True.
Totally agree.
And that's definitely where my experience comes from. Like I could do the recording stuff all day long, but playing live is really where that energy is, that adrenaline, that fuck yeah, let's party. That's where it all really comes together, and that where you get to show all your hard work and your practice, and it pays off at the show. Even if because we know as musicians, there's always that little thing where we all go, we kind of fucked up that one little part.
I do it
but
every
the crowd doesn't
fucking
fucking
show.
know. Yeah.
Well, I
There's
feel
always
like
that.
I'm a better vocalist live than I am in recording.
Yeah.
With recording, it's so much different.
It's
Yeah.
tedious, dude.
It's
different.
and you're on the headphones.
I
and-
love it though. That's my
you're-
fucking. I love
Recording?
listening. Yeah.
No, me too.
That's
my
thing.
favorite.
It's great. I feel like I feel like I express myself better live.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
wish there was a way to get my vocals live and put it as like an awesome recording.
Right.
Yeah,
Let's
you
do live
so
to do that.
Fucking live is unreal, dude. Like I feel it. I'm like, I'm gonna jump on stage and start fucking playing. I'll play tambourine. I don't give a fuck. Right, dude. Like
That'd
when
be
you guys
cool.
start going
That's
in,
great.
dude, it's fucking. I'm like, yeah, dude. I'm getting up there.
I'm
Like,
getting a tambourine next time. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
oh.
call them
Dude,
out on it.
yeah,
You know I
you're
will.
right.
Yeah. pointing
We
around the
brought
crowd.
it.
Yeah.
Here it
Robert.
is. Yeah, shake it up, baby.
I know what you guys' next show.
I
is,
hope
so,
that happens. I really
Don't
do.
tempt me.
What is our next show, actually?
Cinco de Mayo, man.
Oh, really?
That's right, May 5th, man. We're gonna be playing.
Oh, Lorna
at,
Shore.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lorna Shore. Come
It's
to Reno.
actually we have it. It's on.
Yeah, we got a
on
ticker
our
up at the
feed.
top.
The ticker's on the top.
Nice.
with
All the
the
shows.
With the shows, you guys.
Nice.
shows
You're
on
welcome.
there. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have
So
we-
you guys are in latest fashion.
Yes.
And you guys, I mean, I've heard you guys, and I'm blown away by what you guys have been able to create, and it's so cool to see you guys get onto a show like that, because there's so many bands in this area that really have so much really great sound, or a lot of great energy, and it's cool to see a big band like them come through here, and guys like you going up
Dude.
there and representing. And that, I mean, what's that feel like?
I feel
mean,
sorry for them, actually.
I mean, what's
Not
that?
Lorna
Thank you
Shore,
very
right?
much. Absolutely, no. But what do you guys feel when you were like, we got that show? Like, what was the feeling going through your minds?
I'm riding that wave. These guys all have the connections to get those shows going. But
It's
I get excited though for
so
shit,
like
shit
to
like that.
throw too many secrets, but this is old stuff that we're doing right now.
Yeah.
This is actually 12 gauge facelift. This is our second recording that we did with me, and then after I had kids and wasn't able to put the full amount that I needed to put into it, we separated, and they actually got a new singer, Jake from Existence.
Yep.
From Existence back in the day, and Jake's one of my really good friends, and
Jake's
have
amazing.
nothing but respect for him.
Yeah.
So they actually took off and just made some amazing music themselves. They went on tour, they did their own thing. I went and had kids, and did that whole bit. And now they're kind of on where he's having kids now, and now my kids are old enough where I can play. So Chris, my drummer, we kind of went back and we were talking about we want to start playing again. So we were in agreement that we will not go back as 12 gauge, because 12 gauge is established, that they're still a band and they're still rocking it, and they still they're still writing music, and I have nothing but respect for Jake and Chris Fox, who's in the band.
100%.
So, it was a mutual understanding that we're going to go ahead and call ourselves a different name.
Yeah.
And Chris actually came up with, hey, let's call ourselves The Latest Fashion, and that was an album that we made, was called The Latest Fashion. So we started jamming, and my really good friend Josh Leese up in Tahoe was like, hey, we're going to be doing an ugly
by fire.
he's going to be doing a ugly Christmas sweater party, which is always a blast.
Yeah.
If you guys ever have a chance
Anything
to do
Josh
that,
does is
absolutely.
always we were just up there
Party
for
animal.
the punk.
Metal,
yeah. That's a great
versus
one,
metal.
man. And it's always Tahoe is like this hidden gem up there, with just full of metalheads and just crusties, and it's just a great time.
Yeah.
So we did that, and Brandon from Virginia Street Brew House reached out and was like, hey, you guys want to open up for Soulfly? And we were, of course we do.
Duh.
So we had
Say no to that.
Right.
we had actually Chris Fox was actually playing bass for us at the show, and we reached out to everybody, and I was like, hey, this is a great opportunity. Well, Chris is in every band in Reno, so he was actually playing another gig up in Oregon. And we were just like, well, this is a great opportunity for us to play. We kind of don't want to let this pass. So, contacted, is it okay if we, do this without you and we find another replacement?
Yeah.
And that's when I reached out to Harold, because Harold and I, we kind of hung out a couple of times after that, or before that, excuse me. And I was like, well, if anybody can learn these songs in this amount of time, it's this man right here.
Oh, 100%.
So, yeah, well, I talked him up, and I was like, Harold, don't you fuck this over, man. Like, I'm talking a big game,
there's a lot
man.
of pressure.
We need to make this happen. And we ended up playing, and it was a great turnout. It was kind of like my first.
Most people I've ever played in front of, for sure.
So I talk about that. I've talked about it on multiple podcasts because that night I was in there's people there I haven't seen for
Right, it was a reunion.
Dude,
That was a big
seriously,
show, man.
Like
That was
everybody
huge.
from '89 night, dude, it was crazy.
It was good, and it was like it was kind of like my coming back out into the scene. I haven't played music in 10 years. Maybe even longer. My youngest is 10.
Yeah.
And he's never even played a show when he was even alive. So.
Right.
I think I did a couple shows when my first was born. Gavin, love you, buddy.
Yep.
Great, and love you. But right now they're able to come to band practice with me. Same with his kids. They come
his
to
kids
band
at our
practice, and they're doing a little mini mosh pit. They're running around causing mischief, but it's cool. It's we're
very
able
cool.
to come back in and actually enjoy music again without leaving your kids at home. I know you understand.
Right.
When you go to band
Yes,
practice,
100%.
it's you got to leave the little one at home. It's tough.
It's tough.
And especially when they start talking to you, and you're like, Dad, I don't want you to go. You're like,
That's
oh,
he's at the
dude,
he's getting to
really
that
right
point
now? You're gonna do that to me?
Yeah.
And that
Gives me
wears on you.
kisses,
It
he
wears,
says
that
bye,
wears
I'm
on
like,
you, man.
"Oh, mother."
How old is yours, Robert?
He just turned 3 on Friday, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Happy
dude.
birthday,
Fun
man.
age,
Happy birthday, little Robert.
Yeah, little Robert's turned 3.
Little Robert, yeah.
Happy birthday, buddy. He's probably not watching.
Is that Bobby Jr.?
Bob, no, we don't go by Bob.
No,
Bobs are not in the house. Bert's are.
Bert's.
Bert.
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 Maybe some Bert's.
Yep. Bert.
Some Bert Bobs? Or,
Yep. No, Bert.
No, come on.
No Bob.
Come on.
Dude, we don't Bob.
I've seen different.
Yeah. Settle down.
Yeah.
We're live. No, but yeah.
And we will be.
Yeah.
Working. It's working now.
Everything's
So
working.
wheat, back up and running.
Yeah. So, are you guys gonna post music? Because 12 Gauge has posted. They have stuff on Spotify.
Yeah.
And all that, but the latest fashion, you guys don't have that first album.
No,
on
well,
there.
we did. Actually, I think Chris Fox actually hooked us up, and he put on Bandcamp, but it's under 12 gauge still.
Is it really?
Because
Okay.
it's this is what it is.
Yeah.
We have so many CDs, and that's the recording that we did. But yeah, like I said, man, it's just it's a respect thing. I love how much I love.
100%.
We'll focus on writing new music.
Yeah,
Right.
well, that's
So
where
that's
I
what-
wanted to get to.
Yeah,
Is so if you guys are
absolutely.
gonna, because it sounds like you guys are it's almost 2 parts now. So
Yeah.
why don't you treat it as 2 parts and have that separate?
Yeah.
Pull that. Let's get it on Spotify. Put it on the latest fashion.
Right.
Right.
Get that going. You guys write new music. Let's
Yep.
get that going too. 100%.
So that's the fun part. Is we're both hungry You know, because
Right.
we've been out of the scene for a while.
I got the
having
same story as him, man. I took 7 years off to do kids and stuff and work, get all that under control. So just now starting to feel comfortable coming back and doing it. So
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same story.
Yeah. About the same age. So they just, I can't wait for that.
So you get hungry because, like you said, man, playing live that sticks with you.
yeah,
yeah.
it
That
never
just-
went,
it
never went away.
goes
All
away,
those years.
you know, and when you have even like I've played shows in front of like the drunk guy at the bar,
Yeah.
you know, and I still went just as hard as I did if you know there was 100 people there. You know,
Yep.
it's just the feeling of being with some of your best friends.
Yep.
And playing shit that you created. You know,
Exactly.
you made this. You're not a cover band. This is stuff that's original, you know.
Right.
And if you get one person that vibes off of that,
That's
I don't even care if no one else did. If
That's
one person
that's
came
the
up,
drummer. Like
Right.
that's what I'm vibing off of. Like you guys start getting that energy out there.
Right.
Dude, like I fucking love it, dude. I'll
Right.
get into that 100%.
you know, and then like you have to. I know it's a greatest feeling in the world.
Yeah.
You know, when you created something from scratch, and someone else out there is like, yeah, I dig that. That's what I'm talking about.
One time had a guy come up to me after a Nightfall show when I was playing a Nightfall, and I had written a song for them that we played live, and I had a guy come up after the show and say, man, I needed that. Like, that was so great, especially that last song, which happened to be my song that I wrote.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that.
Oh
Yeah.
hell
a good
yeah,
feeling.
dude. That's fucking
To
awesome.
make that connection, that's something that we all, you know, obviously at the end of the day, when we write something, it's also driven from experience or driven from your passion or something in your own mind. But in reality, the end result is, does anybody else feel the same way or understand what I'm trying to say?
But when
here?
they tell you
And
that
when
they
tell
do,
you that
yeah.
they do,
It's amazing.
that's you're on cloud nine. Even
Yeah.
if it's just one person,
I'll never
that's
forget
all
that,
it
man.
takes.
That was over 10 years ago, and it's still one of the most memorable things.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
I wish there was more people because I guarantee there was a lot more that had that same feeling but didn't come out.
Didn't say
or
it.
Right,
didn't
right.
say
Oh, this
it.
guy was
Like,
pumped. You
That's what
ran
I
out to
like
me.
think
He's
about.
like,
I
that
think
was
about
so
it because
awesome.
that would be me. Like I'm one of those guys who's like, you know, those, you know, I'm well, we're not worthy. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
especially if you're writing some shit that I like feel. I'm like, dude, I can't
Yeah.
talk to him. I'm gonna fuck this shit up, and I'd be like, who the fuck is this?
I usually
retard
just-
over
yeah.
here, dude. I
usually
got
just
Rain
wanna go
Man over
home
here
and-
talking to me.
Yeah. Makes you want to write better. when you
Right,
see shit like that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that drive to get better and, you know, progress.
Because you know, especially playing heavy music, you know,
Mm.
like it's a real small category of people that actually like that kind of music. You
Right.
know, like some people are like, I don't understand the words. It's
Right.
like, that's okay. Like, well, you know, but the music's great. I get that all the time. Are you really saying things?
Yeah.
Are you really saying?
Are those words?
Are those words?
No,
Do you
it's
have
getting-
something on your voice that you're pushing a button?
Right.
It's getting bigger. We have a Kardashian now wearing Cannibal Corpse
Yeah.
shirts, so we're
yeah.
good. We're getting there.
Right. I saw the Slayer
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah.
Does that ever like really drive you nuts when you're sitting here? Even if you're, because I know personally when over the years, you know, I've from starting doing the vocals, it was hard for me to really enunciate things because I was still trying to learn tone and
Right.
technique and not completely blow out my vocal cords doing it
Yeah.
wrong or whatever. But as time goes on, you start to get a little bit better on like, okay, I want to work on my tone, but I also want people to hear this part. And you know, you write something and you go, oh, this would be great if, you know, everybody knew this part, and it would be a great chant part of during the song
Yeah,
where
some gang
you know, right, gang vocals and get some crowd participation.
Yeah.
But you get that like, well, I don't really know what you're saying, and it's
Yeah.
like, or even the stigma of what we play, you know, is like, oh, well, it's the devil's music. You know, and it's like, well, maybe.
No, you
yeah,
just
that's
need
that's
cue
the,
cards.
that's the
Cue
only stigma
cards,
I really
man.
like.
Well, you know,
somebody out
I
there
think
cue
it's
cards.
hilarious. I think
Great
it's
idea.
hilarious
Right.
because we do take on that persona of like, you know, the devil horns, right? It's been around.
Thanks, Motley Crue.
Fucking A, right? But at the same time, we're also, you know, it's not like, oh, I'm writing everything as if I'm in the pits of hell, right? But I'm writing something that's true to me, and it's something that, you know, other people can,
Right.
you know, listen to and go, fuck yeah, I've had that exact same feeling, or, you know, that lifts me up in the fucking morning. And especially if you take the time to really understand what's being said, what's being told. And sometimes vocally it does get drowned out a little bit because of how we do it.
Well, even
But
as,
even then,
yeah.
there's still that like,
Yeah.
no, if you really take the time and you really understand what the message we're trying to give out there, you'd appreciate this tenfold.
Right, absolutely.
You know,
But I think that's what's great about now, because we have like the lyric videos.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Videos are
can
Yeah.
go through the
Yeah.
fucking lyric video
And
and actually
you
go
could
through
hear it.
You could hear
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
without you could
And you're
literally
going
go
through
side
it.
by side.
Right.
Yeah.
And if he was like, all right, listen to the song,
Yeah.
make up your own lyrics.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then here's the lyrics. Like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Like, they just come right out at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I tell mostly people. You know, it's like, all right, just listen, take the lyrics and read them as long. And you were like, how did I not understand what he was saying?
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Because it's right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah.
It's not easy listening. You know, you got to put work into it.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it makes it funner.
Especially
And
if you're feeling
funner. I like it.
If you're
funner
feeling,
than all that easy shit. You hear it on the radio and you can hear what they're saying.
if you're
That's
feeling
easy.
the
Yeah,
song,
that's
why not take that and go like, oh, I really want to know what they're fucking talking about.
Right.
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Like, let's go.
Or you
Deep
catch
into
like a
this,
little
like-
word here or there, and you're like, wait, what did he say?
Yeah,
And
right,
then
yeah.
But what's cool is
Yeah.
you can do that with the lyrics. You can't really do that with drum beats and guitar riffs, you know, like
Yeah.
a whole cheat sheet.
Nah,
or like,
that's, see, that's the cast. So
Right.
it's like fishing, right?
Yeah.
So
Right.
that's the cast. So you get all that beat.
right.
That's where you get that hard, like, oh,
It gets you
oh,
sucked in,
man,
yeah.
like right there, that's it.
Yeah.
And, then and now when you're reeling them in, that's like, all right, let's get the lyrics down. And so they're coming in
Yeah.
now, like going through the lyric book and everything.
But
But there's no lyric books
Yeah.
either now.
But with the whole, what gets played on the radio, you can hear everything, right? Because it caters to the general population who's like, oh, it's
quick and
more
easy.
singing, and it's
also
you know,
produced
there-
that way,
there's
though,
not
as
that,
well.
Yeah.
but and that's the beauty about what we're doing and our style of music is it's ours, but at the same time, that community is growing. It's getting the genre is getting
yeah.
bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, you just think from 2000 to now, how many bands are out there in this genre that are doing great things?
Right.
You know, I think of bands like Parkway Drive, who are a bunch of surfer dudes out of Australia that were these, hardcore, metal kids, and end up now they're in Germany touring, and they're doing world tours, and it's like the genre is growing. It's getting
Yeah.
bigger.
You can even see that here in Reno.
Oh, absolutely,
100%.
100%.
Yeah, Reno's 10 times what it was back in the existence days.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
musicians that are coming in too.
New
That's the
kids,
number
Oh,
one.
absolutely.
yeah, better musicians.
Oh, dude,
yeah, the whole
it's
thing's
crazy. I was
way
talking
bigger.
to Tim McDonald because we had practice yesterday, and he was like,
The guy from Cellar Stage. That
"Yeah, so he's he's in Sign 8 with me, and then
Oh, okay.
he was
Oh, is
also
he?
in Dark Carnival and a bunch of other
Gotcha.
bands. But he was talking about drummers. He was trying to start a band, and putting posts for I'm trying to look for drummers and stuff, and he was like, dude, I got so many people that want to come try out and stuff, and he's like, I've never had that, especially for drummers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
bass players, dude. You don't find that. It's
Right.
like you got to find a guitar player that come play the fucking bass parts, and then the drummers are like, yeah, I'm already in
That's what I found. That's what I found. I actually, the Justice guys, they were like, he made a comment. He's like, "There's no bass players. Everybody's taking all the bass players."
yeah.
I guess it's true. There's no bass
Dude,
players around.
it seriously is true. And drummers are like, I'm in 20 bands right now, dude. I'm sorry, I can't
Yeah, yeah.
fucking really come help
Exactly.
you.
Case in point.
yeah,
Yeah, this is my first time playing bass
yeah.
for sure. I've always played guitar.
He's slapping the boss.
I know, dude.
I found
you're
a new
killing
res-
it, dude. It's like it has to be second nature to you, though.
Well, I mean, it's doable to me. I
what
get
was
the
that,
idea, but it's
hitting your palm mutant.
no. I was.
Are you
when
picking? I'm
picking. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not there.
Yeah,
yet.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I had a bad habit of palm muting.
You're
which
right.
is
like
Yeah,
guitar,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
Yeah, you're right.
it took me a while because I
Listen to
started.
this
You gotta
chug.
hit that.
Yeah,
You gotta
on all
get
the
that
chugs, I would
chugga,
palm
chugga,
mute, but that's
chugga,
not.
if it's chug-
That's
Yeah,
not how you do the
yeah,
bass.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Scott Schling says he's a drummer.
Yeah, no, Scott is a drummer. Me and him fucking jam all the time.
That's awesome.
And I'm a bass player pimp, he says.
Yeah,
yeah, right.
He knows all the bass players in town.
yeah.
That's what we need is like a Melvin's, 2 drummers.
Yeah.
I see him downtown with like a bass drum on his back.
Right.
He's gonna walk
Yeah.
around.
And those are amazing.
They are amazing.
And as a vocalist, man, I really love 3 pieces more than I love a
Yeah.
vocalist.
Dude, and some of them are just unreal.
Just
yeah.
so good. You
We
know?
played with one up in South Lake Tahoe. I can't fucking remember their name.
You're a shithead.
Dude, I know, but it's I can't pronounce it. Dude,
That's-
3-piece, and it was unreal. I bought their CD, their T-shirts, dude. They were so good.
Yeah, there's
I'll
nothing
figure
better
it out.
than a 3, even a 4-piece. You know, that they all everybody plays and everybody sings. That's how when Mickey left Otis, they were they went through a couple of different singers, and when they decided just to do it themselves, was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would just a 4-piece, and they would trade it off.
All three of them. Vince,
yeah, they would just
Josh,
sing off.
Logan,
and
yeah.
Jake
Yeah,
would trade off vocals.
Yeah, Logan came in to sign it when I left.
Really?
He filled in for signing.
yeah. And that was
He's a
it
great
was
drummer.
amazing. You know,
He's
like
good.
just the. I get even like going punk rock. Machine Gun Vendetta did the same thing. You know, where they the vocalist went away and they decided just to do it themselves. And even Vampires did the same thing. You know, where you had Dave doing vocals,
Right.
and then when Chris stepped away from doing drums, so they were torn so much. Dave was like, I can play drums.
Yeah.
So he went to drums, and then all of a sudden, then you got Chris singing vocals, and it was just awesome. It was just like, oh wow, like that's just true musicians, though.
Chris Fox.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that guy's unreal, dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That
He's
guy's-
yeah.
Does a
Anytime
lot.
he's on stage, I'm like, first of all, I'm gonna step like 2 yards back.
Yeah.
Because that guy's gonna hit you with
So
a
that
goddamn
was
bass.
we played Tahoe, and I had him at peripherals. Like if he gets off a stage,
Yeah, right, yeah,
man,
he's
I'm
coming over.
literally not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Far for him. Like, where you going, man? 'Cause I,
I
know
walk-
you're gonna get.
They have insurance when Chris gets on stage. That's Chris.
Yeah, he
right.
does so much. I walked into Picnic one time and saw him doing a solo acoustic performance.
Yeah.
Just singing and playing acoustic guitar. He
Dude,
does
that
it all.
guy's an unreal man.
Right, because
dude.
you could totally just do whatever, just they could like Vampires go on tour, and they were like, okay, well we need to make money, so what are we gonna do? Let's go ahead and on the street corner, and we're just gonna be street performers and make money real quick because we need gas money to go to the next venue.
And they'll be
did that?
doing that shit in like Europe.
Right.
They'll
I was
do it
like,
on the
yeah,
streets
they
of
did.
Germany.
They,
you know?
they're like they are literally the definition of a working man's band.
Yeah, I would love to get Chris
Absolutely.
on here, dude.
If you can get him away from a band, yeah, you probably get him on there.
Yeah, I'd have to be like, all right, we'll work around his
Right,
schedule. Like, you got 30 minutes.
We got
Like,
our
I
first
don't
touring
care.
act.
Right, yeah.
We're in Salem, Oregon, because like this is the only place we can get him on the West Coast this
Yeah,
time.
is he? So he's based in Oregon right now, right? Or no?
Yeah, Reno and Oregon.
Oregon,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's got
jumping back and
yeah,
forth.
jumps back and forth. Like he's just the man. You
Yeah.
know? So he did. And that's. If you want to look at somebody who dedicated their life to music and did a good job at doing it, man, you got to look at him. And
Yeah.
he's got
Not have kids.
right. That's probably the main, the main reason. Yeah,
yeah.
the main thing. Don't have kids.
I'd be the same way had I not had kids.
Yeah,
Right.
100%. Yeah.
Right, but it takes a special person to do that, to live in a van and
Right.
just play shows on the street for money.
That's
you know?
hard,
Like
dude.
that's
It's
not
hard.
especially with as our genre.
Yeah.
Go to the street corner, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and yell at you.
No
I
kidding.
need some money.
Yeah,
Like
it's-
you're gonna
you're
go to a mental
hustling.
institution.
You're hustling for
and
sure.
You're going to
Yeah,
jail.
yeah.
So we're gonna need you to move.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, sir.
You're disrupting the guests
You're
that come out of
freaking
the
everybody
hotel.
What's your
out.
10-year plan?
Right.
There's no plan.
You're right. Yeah.
There is no plan. So, and in your minds, obviously, we all have kids in this room, and so when it comes to that passion, kids also give you that, that inspiration when they hear like,
Yeah.
oh, you used to play music. Like, what was the first time? Did you ever show your kids like your music?
Oh, yeah.
As they got
Oh,
older,
absolutely.
What was their reaction?
Yeah. My kids don't. They think it's cool, but they don't really care.
Right,
I think.
it's generational, kind of like
Yeah.
what they're
Are
listening
they?
to now.
Are they listening to different music? Or like that's.
My youngest is actually really following my path. Actually, his favorite band is Ghost. I mean, you say what you want about
Oh
Ghost,
yeah.
but
No.
yeah,
but
I
he
love
we-
Ghost. Yeah.
loves it. I mean, like
Yeah, I'll
legitimately.
say I hate him.
Yeah.
I like him.
He's doing a real.
The guy's a dick, but I.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying
Yeah.
it's not my thing, but
say,
whatever.
say what you want about him. Either
Yeah.
way, it's his
I
first.
won't.
It's cool to see because he's 8.
Yeah,
and it's
right.
his first
Yeah.
band. It's
Yeah,
his
yeah.
first time really like latching onto something. It's
That's
really
like
cool to
Manson
see.
for
Yeah.
us, dude. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Right, but like if you feel that though, and you're like, you will never be like, I would never give my opinion if my kid was like, I love Ghosts. I'd be like, yeah, they suck.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
How
then
dare
you,
you?
buddy,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then
Actually,
you
like,
Spartan kick him.
Yeah.
right.
Like,
How dare you?
yeah.
To be honest, I actually am getting into Ghost with him just to kind of do it with him.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
That's good.
and it's cool. And his mom's a musician too, so
Does he play any?
I bought him a guitar. I bought him one of the little kid-sized guitars, and we started learning the notes and things like this, a little bit of music theory. And he's slow at it, but think he wants to play drums. So Jared Klein actually is
dude,
talking about.
we're gonna get him on here.
Oh, I hope so,
yeah.
man. We got,
Sure.
we're all very proud of this.
Yeah,
that
we're-
guy.
Oh
We're all
my
very
gosh,
proud of him.
dude.
Like,
Yeah.
It's
No,
like,
he
I'm
wants-
not even in a band with him, dude, and I like love that guy so
Yeah,
much.
no,
Yeah.
Jared's so
Well, it's
they're
amazing.
Like holy grails of like
Right.
local drummers,
Right.
and it's Mike Orris and Jared Klein. Like,
I will ahead and
Yeah.
throw Jason Thomas in there, but
Fuck yeah.
there's a lot. There's a lot. Josh Mathis is awesome.
Oh, Mathis.
dude.
He's doing
Right.
he's doing it big too.
Dude,
yeah.
he's amazing too. Dude, there's a lot.
He'll probably be the
Todd.
next Jared Klein, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's going
Well,
big.
there's a reason why Jared brought him into Cyborg. Octopus.
Yeah. Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
I didn't know
is
that.
that what happened?
I don't know. I shouldn't.
Clearly, that's
I'm
what
talking
happened.
out my ass.
You're
I don't
right.
know.
Way to go,
I don't
man.
know what that is.
Can we go ahead and Google that, sir?
Yeah,
We're assuming.
Yeah.
Don't take my word for it.
Ryan Wesley Calloway says, "What's that dude?"
Oh yeah, Wes, good friend of mine. He's Wes actually used to be my guitar player for Seductive Rage, my old band, and ended up going to drums because we were losing our drummer.
And you
he
can't
was like,
find drummers.
And well, it was funny because he was like, "Well, I can play drums." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up! You know how to play drums?" And he actually was better at drums than he was guitar, which was not like, holy shit, you sucked at guitar. But I was like, the whole time you could do that back there. What the fuck you been doing up front the whole time?
Got Mike Portnoy over here playing guitar.
But yeah, shout out to my boy Wes.
West, y'all.
West. When it comes to this, local scene, we're all hungry. We're all trying to find that spot to get that, that chance to open up for big bands to do that big thing. What in your experience have you seen or done that helps you along that path? I know there's lots of local bands that are thirsty and hungry to want to get out there and do something great and open up for a big band that comes through here. What in your guys' experience would you say, if you had to give them advice on what to do, what would you guys say?
Dude, like honestly, man, it's who you know too.
Yeah.
And it's
How
about
long you been around?
how long you been around and how you perceive yourself, man. Like you can't be a dick. Don't be a dick, man.
yes,
Right,
yes.
We are all local bands, man.
Yeah.
Like get your ego out of it
Yeah,
right away.
yeah.
Like
Right,
just throw your
absolutely.
ego away. And that's every local scene has the band that is bigger than the other local band, but you're still a local band.
Yeah.
Like just calm down and
Right.
just be humble.
Right.
Yeah, ride the
and-
wave, man.
And
Ride the
don't
wave.
don't burn bridges, man. Like
No.
because you're gonna say the wrong thing to the wrong person, and that could get you blackballed for a while.
Right,
Like,
right.
For
like,
sure.
that's just be humble, man, and just be gracious that you get to play. Don't the promoters out there? A lot of them they're hungry too in a different aspect. They want to get their name out. They want to get bands out.
Right.
So,
Yeah, they'll throw some wedges in.
right,
there,
exactly.
for
So
sure.
but you
Wrenches for
gotta,
sure.
it's all politics as far as
Yep.
dealing with them. You
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
don't give them too much, but give them enough. And make friends.
Right.
And that's you gotta pay your dues too, man.
Yeah.
Like you've been on the scene for 6 months. Don't expect.
Yeah.
You
You have to destroy a couple houses and go
Absolutely,
through some walls
like,
Set a name for yourself.
Absolutely.
We've talked on this podcast before about how big of a community this local scene really is.
Right.
Because we all have that appreciation of other artists that we've played with, played for. That's
why we started this
thing,
just
really.
And have seen live or whatever. Like in your case, you're like, I never played with those guys, but fuck, if they were playing, I'm there. And that's the love that this community has. And even if you're just now getting into it, you're gonna know it. You're gonna feel
You'll
it.
see it.
And
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
that's what I love the most about this music scene here.
Right.
Is it is like one giant dysfunctional fucking family,
Yeah.
and we all
Absolutely.
appreciate everything that we're doing.
And
Yeah.
since the metal community is so small, like support each other. That's
Right.
the thing,
Yeah, yeah.
And I know that it's hard, a lot of bands. Another thing that have advice is don't play too much.
Yeah.
Don't
Especially at one venue.
every
Yeah.
venue.
Yeah.
You're don't play every weekend. Be selective. Play
We've
out of town.
been guilty of that though.
Play out of town. We all have. We all have.
Well, it's a very few venues now, especially now.
right. And but you get hungry though, man. You play live, man. You just want to do it again. It's like an addiction,
Yeah.
And
And back in the day, there was so many different bars. That
Yeah, you could go
kinda just
everywhere.
run
Right.
around every weekend. You could do a different
Yep.
bar,
Right.
And people would show up. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So
And now it's down to like
it got
3 or
addictive.
4.
Right.
Like you're like, pulling people.
Yeah, get your friends from
I
out
know
of
it's-
town. You know, with social media, you know, it's easy to to jump on a SAC show. SAC's not that far.
Yeah.
True.
You know, it's not that far. You know, SAC has a huge scene.
Right.
You know, go down
Elko,
there.
even,
Yeah.
you going east.
We used to go to Fallon, man. Like
Fallon.
We used to kill it.
Yeah.
in
I played a
Fallon,
Fallon
man.
show.
Yeah.
I played Elko show.
We
too.
love the
Yeah,
Fallon
Silver
kids,
Dollar,
man. We
yeah,
had a
yeah,
great
everybody played
following,
Silver
man.
Dollar.
We were at the
Like,
Red Lion. Or, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we played at some bagel shop or like a coffee shop, man, and we brought like Hemlock. Hemlock was there. Like they.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, they brought us up
Was this
there.
before, like, he lost all,
Yeah, it's like I've been friends with Hemlock for 20 plus
Chad's
years. You know,
awesome,
he's
dude.
amazing. He's a great guy. You know, and
He
he
was a little rough
loves
to deal with.
catering to local bands too. You know,
Yeah,
like
he does, yeah.
You know, he's I consider them like the biggest local band ever.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
they, oh yeah.
Yeah.
They toured with every big band out there. You
Yep.
know, and just
I mean, they've done some.
And they
great
kept
things.
it humble, dude. Just drive that
Right.
school bus
Yeah.
around, dude.
I think he's been on tour his whole like adult life.
Yep.
You know, like he just said like this is what I'm gonna do,
Yeah.
and if I have to finance it myself, and
Yeah.
he's sponsored by Jägermeister.
Yep.
He just gets sponsors and
I still got the poster.
right.
Yeah. I remember we opened up for him at Knuckleheads, dude, and we were right before it, dude. We were all out there playing hacky sack, dude. We
Right.
were just a big circle, dude. And we were just playing hacky sack, dude, and all Hemlock. And It was cool. Yeah, Hemlock's awesome to play with, dude. I love
Yeah,
playing
they're
with
such
them.
a great band, and great humble people.
Yeah.
You know, they just know, I've opened, I'm not going to name drop any bands, but I've opened up for people that you're so excited to,
Please name drop.
and and when you actually meet them live, man, you're like, this guy's a fucking douchebag, dude.
Please name drop.
I've seen that.
Why are
All
you
right.
going to name drop?
All
Like,
right, so
I don't understand. Like, you
they'll
name
never,
drop.
ever
It's
hear
not-
this.
yeah.
Okay, so we opened up for Whitechapel. Okay,
Ooh.
Take it
and
easy.
I
The
literally,
drummer's from here.
I don't
Really?
give a fuck, dude. Fuck the
Oh,
whole
shit.
band, dude. Like, So the singer, dude, he comes up, and he's walking, and my guitar player, he noticed it too. I was like, man, I'm Jeremy, dude. Like, I really, he's like, I was like, was like, should I just fuck this dude up right here, dude, and then I'll be famous as shit,
yeah,
dude?
yeah,
As the
yeah.
guy that like you come to Reno and talk shit, you
Whitechapel
get
gets
your
punched
fucking
in the face
right,
by
right,
Jeremy.
right. Are you fucking serious right now? And they're like, but so even like when we played with Soulfly, we knew we weren't gonna meet him, dude. Like we just
Yeah.
knew that,
Yeah.
like
especially
we
with
don't-
COVID, they weren't going to come out.
You know,
Everybody
yeah.
and shit.
So we're loading in. Here comes Dino, and I was like, "Screw it, man." So I give him a knuckle bump, and walk him in, just talking to him, just a normal person, what's up.
Right.
I come back in, and my guitar player Tony was just like, "Was that Dino?" And I was all, "Yeah." He's all, "The fuck, man? Like, are you
Yeah.
serious, dude? Like,
Yeah, no big
he's like,
deal.
you literally just
Yeah.
like talked to him like he was your best friend, dude."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah."
he's cool as fuck.
Oh, yeah, he
I
was
met him
super
in
cool,
NAMM.
man.
And,
Like, yeah,
Yeah, no,
20
Tim's
was-
like, I'm going to bring him pizza because he was texting Tim while he was in town, too.
Yeah.
He was like, and Tim was like, yeah, I'm going to go bring him pizza before the show and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
He's one of my favorite guitar players.
Yeah, he was-
I'm
he
just
was
gonna throw that
Fear
out there.
Factor when I saw
Fear
Fear
Factor is-
dude.
Yeah, they were.
I won't
ah.
deny it. I won't deny it. Fear Factory is one of my favorite fucking bands. Man.
They were-
that,
dude,
that
like-
guitar is.
That was another band, dude. Like I kind of came in later because I came in with was it Shock or was that one with Shock on it?
That's obsolete.
Obsolete.
Yeah.
So I came in like they had a couple of and then you like, oh, they have other stuff too. But yeah, that one I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But that's when like Roadrunner was just like
Yeah.
bringing
Right,
in
coming
like
right, yeah,
all the
dude.
bands.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
in
yeah.
the '90s when that
Right.
was the heaviest thing to ever come out.
And it was,
Yeah.
but it was like heavy mainstream though, because you still had Victory Records, who brought out,
Right,
like
yep.
Hatebreed
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a
Yeah.
bunch of like underground bands.
Not my favorite.
And like Hatebreed was another one, man, where it was just like, yes, dude, like
Yeah.
a great message, heavy,
Yeah.
and it was just amazing, and people clown on Hatebreed all day, dude, but like,
I'm one
yeah,
of them.
Hatebreed is
clown on
definitely.
Hatebreed?
No, I don't clown on him, but I just didn't get into him.
There was
Yeah.
one record I liked when I was young, and I've never gone back on.
Yeah,
it.
Hatebreed, like literally, like their newer stuff is. I consider them like the AC/DC of like hardcore.
in which I hate AC/DC, so that's
Wow, man,
That
like-
makes sense.
Wow,
For you.
Yeah, you got to
For
boot pap
like
some shit.
70s,
You gotta boot
70s
pap some shit
AC/DC,
on me
man,
right now,
was just
dude.
absolutely amazing, man.
Yeah, not for a drummer.
Yeah. Right, wait.
Not for a fucking
Is that how
drummer.
you feel about Metallica?
No, Metallica's different.
Oh wow!
Okay.
You're gonna really
No, no,
bash
no, no.
AC/DC, dude,
I
and
will-
be like, "Oh, love Metallica."
Yeah, so
Lars.
here,
Lars.
right now,
all right,
dude,
this is what you
like-
got. AC/DC, Lars. Okay, Metallica's not in that.
Oh well, what's up here
category,
though?
dude.
What's up here?
Metallica's up here. Okay, that's just so the guitar playing. Yeah, dude, you got James and Kirk, dude. That's Metallica.
Yeah,
like,
it's true.
Right.
But
That's
Lars,
Metallica.
Lars
Wow.
fits it.
Lars fits it because of James. That's why Lars fits.
Yeah.
If Lars
I
heard that,
hear
he'd
ya.
be like, "Fuck you, I am Metallica."
I'll punch
dude.
Lars in the throat, dude. Let's just keep going.
All I will say is that I wouldn't want to see another drummer in Metallica.
No, I wouldn't either. So that's where I draw. I wouldn't.
And Metallica is my reason for playing guitar in the first place. So.
Yeah.
Right. No, they, like I said, you know what, in the beginning of this, you know, Metallica, man, like, they were the shit.
Well, they paved the way for a lot of people.
Right, and they,
in the genre,
and then even now, it's
But
easy.
still to this day, like,
But it's
there's-
easy to talk shit about, you know, older bands now, you know, but they were pioneers, man.
Well,
They,
100%.
you know, they,
100%.
Yeah.
You know, and you can be like, no, everything after the blanket. Like,
yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. I'll say it right
now.
now, man. I love Load and Reload, man.
I love load. I'm
I do
close
love
load,
the Load.
man.
I know.
I do love loads.
Yeah.
But no, like, it was different, man.
Thank you.
And I would always tell people, like, hey, listen to this album and just say it's not Metallica. Just listen to it and be like, just listen to this. It had so many great, they just went totally different, and it was amazing. It was totally amazing. It wasn't Metallica, but it was, if they were to change the name like we did with Laces Fashion, and then we just wrote a whole new album,
Right.
it'd be a totally different band.
Yeah,
And
people,
it was
people
amazing.
would be like, "This is great. This is the
Right,
most
this is-
amazing
Yeah.
thing
I don't know, man. I've never been able to get behind like Death Magnetic and
Yeah, I was gonna. That's what I was
or
saying.
Saint Anger. I can't get behind
But
those.
I can't
I'm sorry.
even have a great opinion because I won't listen to it.
I won't either.
Period.
Yeah.
I've
Like,
never
because I've
listened
listened to
to
like
them. I
one
throw it
song,
on,
I'm like,
and
I
I don't
just
make it
know that
30
this will
seconds.
ruin
Right.
Metallica for me, and
Yeah.
I don't want that. I want
But the
this.
new album, did you listen to the new album, Hardwired or whatever?
man.
Yeah, but why don't you listen to
No,
it
you need
and
to
come
listen
up
to
with
a
your
new one.
opinion on it? Like,
Because,
it's not
man,
gonna,
it's
it shouldn't affect. So
It shouldn't- it
I
shouldn't.
listened to it and said
I'm
like,
not saying
all right, this is
I'm a piece of
garbage. But I know the earlier shit. That's like heart and
Embedded.
soul. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, that's
great.
Right.
But
So
I'm like, this new shit's they fucked up.
Their new album it's closer to their old.
It's a lot
yeah,
closer to a
yeah,
thrashier sound.
Yeah,
that they
Right.
used to
it's worth
have.
listening to. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Everything before the Black Album was good.
Yeah.
Everything after Black Album, everyone just kind of sounds like that now. So
Right.
Yeah.
And Justice for
I
All
think
is
you
one of my
need to drink
favorite
more,
metal
actually.
albums.
And Justice
Justice
for All,
for
dude,
All
like
was
literally,
great. That's one
man,
of my
like,
favorites.
and I 100% agree. You know, I came in late with Metallica, and it was Black Album. You
Right.
know, and it was like,
Black, Black Album's great.
Yeah,
but
dude,
that was
I love it.
That's the first time I heard them, you know. So I was
Right.
like, yes.
Yeah.
And then you went back and did their older catalogs. You're like,
You're like, what the fuck?
wow, man! Like, here we go,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Master of Puppets, like, holy shit, dude! Like, Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All, man. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
good, man. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they had producers backing them. They had certain producers. I can't remember the guy's name.
Bob
but he-
Rock?
Yep.
Rock.
From the Black Album.
Yep.
That's what I say about the Black Album is like not only is it a great metal album, but from a production standpoint, that was where the whole thing stepped up
Yeah.
1,000 notches.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, especially in that genre. Like you
Andy
weren't
Sneap.
getting that from that genre.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
He
No.
cut so much. Like the sound is just unreal
Yeah.
on that fucking album.
Even Andy Sneap, who produces all the great albums nowadays, all the modern metal albums, says that that's one of his favorite productions of all
Dude,
time.
yeah,
It's,
And why
it's
wouldn't it
amazing.
be?
It
fucking
sounds
amazing.
so good.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and then there's bands out there that do live recordings too, which, you know, there are some bands that you hear them live and you're like, holy shit.
Slaughter to
You know,
Prevail.
Slaughter to Prevail.
right.
Dude.
We were
And
talking
then-
about them earlier.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking
dude.
God.
Not out here,
I've
but
been
yeah, out there.
Yeah.
Those guys, you can hear them on an album, you can hear them live, and they are just fucking blowing your mind either way.
Right.
But, you know, and then there's, I think it was, I'm trying to think, was it Black Dahlia Murder? I'm trying to remember which album it was, but they recorded the whole thing live.
It might have been Nightbreeders.
I think it might be
yeah,
Nightbreeder.
I think they did.
I think you might be
I
right.
remember they did a live
But
album,
and that album was like, holy shit, this just has a different
Yeah.
feel. It doesn't sound like their other stuff on record.
Yeah.
This one just sounded and it felt
yeah.
different too.
It feels different. Yeah.
It does.
There's a band called The Haunted that did that a couple
Yes,
times
yes.
too.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
They recorded
Oh, dude.
100% live. 'cause
Right, right.
DOA is my
They're
favorite
like
song from those
all,
guys.
Yeah, fuck,
Oh,
dude.
I love that
Haunted's
song.
one of my favorite bands. But yeah, he's like all the fuck ups. They're all in there. If you
Yeah.
listen real close
Yeah.
for them, they're all in there.
Yeah.
Which
They're
makes
live.
it, you know, like more authentic and
Yeah.
it's great.
Well, yeah. Because you do get to hear, you know, and especially a band who's been playing for a long, long period of time, you can feel how tight they are when you know. Like it's like hearing for example, like a freestyle rapper. Like, okay, these guys write shit all the time, but when you know that this guy's making this shit off the top of your head,
Right.
it just blows your mind even
Oh,
better.
oh my
So
God.
when you hear an album that's live and you go, holy shit, they didn't miss a fucking beat. Like everything was on time. Everything just sounded so fucking good together.
doing on your beer?
You know what I mean?
Beer?
I'm good on
I'm
beers.
good here,
I was
yeah.
about to suggest
slacking,
our.
man.
Ooh, I
Wanna
think
take
we
some
should.
shots? Is
that
Yeah,
what
I think we should.
Oh, dude, this guy's a man over here. The guy behind the
grab
scenes,
one.
dude. He makes
But-
it all
Did you guys
happen.
ever get into the rap? What's other genres are you guys digging into?
Oh, I've always loved hip hop, man.
Yeah, I love
Always.
hip hop.
I've
Yeah.
always loved it, you know. And I'm not gonna sit here and name drop, awesome, but like, I came from Wu-Tang, like
Yeah,
it's
Wu-Tang's
prob-
great.
probably- Yeah, and it sucks that it's so like, yeah, of course you love Wu-Tang, It's like, yeah, I love
There's
it,
a
man.
reason for it.
Growing, going to Reed, and like that was like seeing all like the
Yeah.
skater kids, I'm like, what's this Wu-Tang about? And then you're like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about,
you want?
And then you do like Tribe Called Quest and just
I was just about to say them.
yeah, I'll do that one. Yeah.
Well, that's cool because the funny thing is like when you talk to like metalheads, a lot of us actually have a pretty wide range of
Yeah,
Or
absolutely.
we started
yeah.
in that. Like me, I started in all like Tupac and Biggie.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I started in all that. Like
I started
I
in
love
metal, but
yeah.
go ahead.
No. I was just saying, like, I have guilty pleasures like 80s pop, dude. Like,
Yeah, oh,
Fuck yeah.
I listen to a lot of EDM, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
A lot of
No, I
electronic
can't
music.
say that. I could, I could. I'm just kidding.
I get into it.
It's
I
fine.
Get into
It's
it,
fine.
yeah. Well, it's a bass drum thing, like
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I love everything, man.
Yeah,
I really do.
yeah. If I could do this,
Listen to Prodigy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Prodigy.
See
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Yeah. Prodigy kind of
They're
like
doing a
brought
tour.
that kind of.
Are they really?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they're doing
right.
a tour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
singer? Like that's awesome.
Yeah, right.
with
They're
the
gonna, yeah, they're gonna hologram him in.
Right,
like,
right,
like
Tupac.
Didn't somebody
at
do
this
that? Oh, was it
halftime
Tupac?
show,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Pendulum is another drum and bass in that genre. They're coming into town actually.
I don't never heard of them.
Metal drum and bass.
Is it really?
What was that band from Germany?
Is this a
Rammstein?
Dark Figures?
No.
Yeah.
No,
I do love that band.
No.
What genre?
War from a Harlot's Mouth.
I've never heard of them.
Okay,
like
so
that
yeah,
name.
they would do.
That's
Yeah.
a great
They
name.
would literally
What a name.
do like hip hop beats in between like their awesome off time craziness.
No shit.
Yeah, so it'd just be like you'd like, dude, that's a total hip hop beat, man. And they would just that's how they would transition to another song. It was great.
Yeah, so we play with a band called Snail Mate, and they're
Snail
from I think they're from Arizona, but
Snail Mate.
It's 2-piece, and dude, those guys, it's the same thing, like crazy, like almost EDM, and then like rock. It's like a fucking melting
Hodgepodge.
pot of
Right.
all the
Right.
genres, dude. They're
That's
unreal.
cool.
They started their own hot sauce too.
Yeah.
Snail Mate, look them up.
I have a
plug.
band also
Yeah.
like that mixes everything. Have you heard of 12-Foot Ninja?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
From
Yeah.
Australia?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they're. Did you hear about the vocalist?
I did not.
So
What?
they're looking for new vocalists.
No
They got rid
shit,
of their
because he's
vocalist.
what?
I'm available.
No shit.
Yeah.
I'm finding that out right now.
Yeah.
Live.
So Dimitri,
TME, baby.
That's fucked up,
the
dude.
singer from Cyanide. I'm trying to get him because
Dude,
I'm,
he's
like,
the
down
reason.
there, like-
He's well. Don't get me wrong. The guitar players are brilliant
Dude,
musicians,
unreal.
but their singer is like
dude, yeah, he's
that's crazy.
yeah.
Wow. Dude,
I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
He's going. They're going through. So they're.
He's
yeah, there's
irreplaceable, man. He might be.
those are
That's
some
why
tough
it's gonna be a
shoes to fill.
hard replace.
Yeah,
That is.
yeah.
It's gonna be a hard replace.
Wow,
like-
dude. Why?
Mike Patton.
Do you know
He
why?
he might be able to pull it off.
Right. Yeah.
What the fuck happened?
Just creative differences. That's what
No.
they put it as. Creative
No.
differences.
That's yeah.
Wow.
He fucked somebody's wife.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
No, he's not. No,
it's,
he's
so
cool.
it's, I think
he's
it's
cool as
between
fuck.
him. The guitar player usually, I think, is right most of the stuff.
Yeah.
And so
yeah. What's her
usually
name?
that's the butt is usually the writer, and then
But they seem so close. Like they have a podcast. Have you ever seen their podcast? It's
No.
called the 12. I don't know. What
is
it's
it?
called, but
It's the guitar player. I can't remember his name.
his name's
Jose.
yeah, dude. What is his name?
He also does
He has
video
the
games. That
shuriken.
dude's
He has
fucking
a signature
genius.
shuriken Line
Yep.
6 guitar.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever his name is. That's
Uh,
crazy because I thought they were all super close.
Yeah.
They have a podcast where they all get together over Zoom and
Yeah.
talk shit and make jokes. It's
Yeah.
so fun to watch.
Dude, they're hilarious, dude. I
Yeah.
love that band.
yeah,
Dude,
me
it's
too.
fucking
Man.
Awesome.
I love that band.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, it's so yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
He also did the guitar player did a video game. He's producing a video game as well.
Yeah.
That was a good idea.
All I hear is swallowing.
Yeah.
That was last weekend.
like that?
That's all I heard was
This turned into Pornhub.
Could happen easily.
Okay, so
There's your load.
so my boys, you know, they're into the social media, TikTok and stuff.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So they have this thing. Well, no, they have this thing where they were like, play this for your parents and see what the reaction is. And it's the fucking Pornhub fucking
The
music intro
Yeah.
comes up, and they literally play it, and I was like, "What the hell are you watching?" And they're like, "Ah, what does it mean, Dad? What does it mean?" I'm like,
There's intro
nothing,
music?
nothing,
Yeah,
nothing.
Yeah, it's like a signature.
It's a drum
You know,
beat.
like
Yeah.
the intro to like Netflix. It's
Can you cue that?
Really?
right.
Yeah.
But Pornhub has their own. Yeah.
That's all.
Literally,
Yeah.
it was just like, I felt trapped. I was all like, "What are you watching?" And they're both like, "Yeah, Dad got you." What does it mean? I was well, I swear to God, man. I swear to God, right now.
Yeah. I would be like, are you listening to the new Rammstein? I don't even fucking know.
No, it catches you off guard, man, because
Yeah.
you're like, dude,
You know it.
Yeah,
You've been there.
I know
You
it.
know it.
I know that from
I know you know
somewhere.
it.
Where do I know that from?
How do I know that?
right. That's instinctive, man. It's like, ooh, that's not good.
Yeah.
What are you watching, boys?
Were they videotaping you after that?
They should have, man, because my reaction was like,
Priceless.
"Give me your phone!"
Yeah, right. It's just you slamming it.
Right.
Like,
Absolutely not. No, no, no.
or it would have been the other way. Like you're looking. All right, what are you looking at here, huh? No,
Yet,
you don't want to
man.
go that
I
category.
I already know that I'm gonna take the doors off and like cut
yeah.
the hot water off.
Yeah.
In a
Oh,
couple
they're
years.
boys, man. They're teenage boys.
Yeah, exactly,
Gotta be teenage
dude.
How old? How old?
So we got Gavin will be 12 next month,
Yeah.
and then Gray will be 11 in August.
Oh, okay.
So right now they're 10, 11. Yeah,
you got a couple years in.
Maybe not with these TikTokers, man. Like
Yeah,
they're
you never
already,
know, right?
They're
Yeah.
already, yeah. So I have to like.
Sears
I'm a
catalog's
cool dad.
not
I'm a cool
with
dad.
them.
You know,
Oh, no, no,
and
no.
like you know, I let them watch. You know,
Sears. I had JCPenney.
right? You're right. You know, we watch. You know, I have a couple of rules. You know, like no extreme violence.
Right.
You know, and
Oh, but they were
and-
playing GTA the other day. So
Yeah. See, that's where
Just saying.
Yeah, they weren't.
They weren't. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No,
But no, it's
my
like,
kid's like 3, and I'm like watching 48 Hours. I'm like, are you
Right.
got that kid? Like, see
Yeah.
the blood
right.
there?
It's
Like,
just,
that's nice.
it's anything with like graphic porn, sex, and violence. You know,
Right,
anything.
right,
I don't
right.
care about cussing. You know, because I cuss. I'm a sailor
Right,
all
right,
day
right,
long.
yeah,
You know, but
yeah,
it's just there's certain things that you need to not
Dive
bring
into
you,
too
drive
quick.
into because
Right,
they're gonna find that out. I remember when I was their age, man. Like, I was cussing up a storm, man.
Right,
I think
yeah.
I got in
It's
trouble
better,
for it. Like,
it's better to let them know, you
Right.
know, how to.
I don't, but I'm
do it
also not a
responsibly.
dad that sugarcoats it too. You know, like I try to,
Don't
I'm
hide
not
shit.
blunt. You know, but it's like, okay, well, like since you asked to, like.
But
you
just
know,
like us, they'll find their way. They'll be
Yeah,
like,
like,
all
yeah.
right, that's a little too much. We need to dial that back a
Oh
little
man,
bit.
yeah, I have a 15-year-old.
Yours is
yeah,
15?
Yeah.
Yeah, my oldest is 15. Yeah, and he's.
How many you got?
I got three.
3.
Three
So you got
kids.
15 and
15, 12, and 8.
oh, so yeah,
They're all about to go up a year too.
Yeah.
So in the next few months. So.
Dang.
Yeah.
So yeah, 15. You're 15. He's getting there. Like,
Yeah. It's he goes to Reed. He goes to high school, and it's you forget what it's like.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
You're like
Yeah.
trying to go
Well, it
back
is
through your
different
memories.
now.
And like, I
It's
can't
different
remember.
now,
It's
but it's
different,
also
but
it's
it's
also
still
the
the
same
same.
shit.
It is.
Like there's been
It's all the same
yeah.
clicky bullshit.
Yeah, so
Back-
now they
back,
got K-pop,
talking
so you
shit.
really have to worry about that. So
K-pop.
Right.
No, he's doing good though. I'm
But yeah,
proud of all
like
my
when
kids.
when we were kids, like if you just got into your parents' stash,
Oh
you
yeah,
know, like that was
brickweed.
it.
I remember fucking pulling brickweed and like pulling out.
Right.
Like what the fuck is this?
But now it's
Yeah.
like
Smoke it out,
everything, you can Google anything, man, anything you want, So it's really, as a parent now, you have to be a little bit more cautious on what your kids are doing,
Right,
So
yeah.
it's just.
Yeah.
Because everything's kind of readily
Right,
available
but even when we were
nowadays.
kids,
For sure.
it wasn't like when our parents were kids and their parents were kids,
Right.
So every generation,
It's
it's
different.
just going to be a whole bit different. So, you just got to kind of overcome, you don't want to shelter them because they don't want to be the weirdo kids that don't, you
Yeah.
get the TikTok.
That's what I'm worried
Right.
about.
right.
is like,
It's a kind of a balance, because you don't want to raise perverts, man, but you don't want to,
Right,
but
yeah.
you don't want to raise dorks either,
Yeah.
because
we don't need
kids are
any more
ruthless,
Ed
man.
I know.
Kempers out there.
Dude,
Like,
kids are ruthless, man.
Yeah.
Like, and
yeah.
like, oh, you didn't watch that,
Right.
like, So yeah, so it's a,
yeah,
it's
that's why I say,
a
fuck
balance.
that, start a new fucking trend. Like,
Right.
Dude, you're owning
Yeah.
it. Like, take
Yeah.
that.
No, I was
But-
actually really proud of my kid. He comes home and he's like, I don't really care. Like I'm not trying to fit into anywhere. Like I just want to be my own person all
Yeah,
the time.
hell yeah,
Yes.
dude.
No,
No,
no.
I think that
language,
my and like that's a struggle, with because you always want to be the cool kid. You always,
Right,
when
right,
you're
yeah.
when you're a kid, you want to be the cool kid, and there's a certain point where it's either you don't or you do.
Yeah,
you
but I
know?
think not
Yeah.
giving a fuck.
Yeah, not giving a fuck.
Straight into
Trying
that.
to
right,
fit in
and,
with
like,
everybody.
You try to
Yeah.
teach it to your boys. You know, like,
Yeah.
dude. Honestly, man, like you might be rough at first, man, but just do your own thing, man.
Right,
And
yeah,
like
yeah.
it doesn't matter what it is, people respect that. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that guy was genuine the whole time.
Yeah, and if you see something wrong,
True.
fucking say that shit.
Well, and
Like,
especially
you know,
as you
Yeah.
become an adult, you start kind of going, yeah, fuck that. You know, I'm glad I didn't do that shit, or I didn't go along with that shit. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
as an adult, you really think about that, but as a kid, you know, it's like a completely adult, mature state of mind to be able to say that. You know, especially as a teenager, because as a teenager, you want everybody to like you.
I think I had more
know?
of that fuck it attitude when I was younger, though. Like now, it's like, dude,
You've always been a dick, so.
I know, but it,
You know-
it was worse when I was younger.
No,
I
I
just
think
got a text from my aunt that my kids are watching. So I love you boys so much.
All right, yeah,
Sorry
sorry
for
for
the
the
No,
cuss.
no, no.
I was
Take
just
this
about
out of
to-
context. We
Yeah,
love you
yeah.
so much.
I love you guys too.
Absolutely.
Gavin,
Yep.
boys. I was just gonna say, there's a lot of dad happening here.
Yeah,
It
there
is, you
is
know,
a-
and like that's the cool
that's all
thing.
right. That's what we were.
But that's the
we
cool
are,
thing
right?
about, you know, like where we're all at right now. You know,
Yeah.
it's the balance, you know, between music and being a dad.
Right.
That's a
you know,
struggle,
Yeah.
though. No.
And that's why, you know, like literally, this was a huge part of my life. You know, like over 10 years, which was huge. It was huge to me. You know, this is what I wanted to do.
Right.
But you get to a point where like you want to make it, where you're just like, I just want to make music.
But you
Yep.
think about
Yeah.
that sacrifice it takes to do
Right.
these incredible things,
Right.
like living out of a van, touring constantly,
Right.
you're never home, or
Right, and that's what
you're
people
living
don't
paycheck to
understand. No,
No,
but
paycheck,
but
and
once
it's
you
like,
do
well,
that,
fuck,
like
when
then you
well,
get really get in the deep. Like when I did the tour and stuff, and I was like, nah, dude, this is really like I can write.
Yeah.
Like let's just
Yeah.
write music.
You gotta
Right.
push
fucking
it.
play the music. Like,
So we go so 12 gauge, man. This is we're dating ourselves a while ago, and we do a tour. We're going to Santa Cruz. We're going to do Sac, and then we're going to do Reno.
Are you talking about me?
No.
I mean, you're talking about us?
No, 12 gauge.
Back in the day?
12, back in the day.
Okay.
So first thing we do is we drive over the pass. It's snowing.
Of course.
So like I got to chain up the van, you know. So we're late to the venue. We're late, and they're like, "Well, you guys are opening." And I'm like, "Okay, well, somebody else open then," because
Right, yeah.
like we are literally driving from Reno.
yeah, we can't predict the snow. You
So
fucking
we
asshole.
get there, and we load up, and literally we got like, you know, he got to pull the spare tire out to get this. We're just dirty. We just drove 5 hours,
All
man.
fucked
Like,
up,
it was
yeah.
just it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So we get down there, and first thing they go is like, check the mic, check, too loud. They're like, what? No, it's good. I'm like, that's too loud, man. I am too loud, man. I'm just telling you right now, it's too loud.
Listen to the musicians,
Right, I was just
especially
like- I was just
sound,
like,
sound
dude, like, I was
engineers.
like-
Like, listen, fucking sound guys.
I'm ridiculously loud, man, and
Yeah.
I never had a problem with being too soft. So first chord, man, they're like, oh shit,
yeah,
all
yeah.
the
You
way
should
down.
probably
Yeah.
should fucking listen to
So
me.
that
in the
was like,
beginning.
that's how we started the tour.
yeah.
But it was great, man. So first night we go there, and the band that we were playing with was I'm gonna come back to it, but we go to their house, and it's super sketch, and I'm like, look around, I'm like, no. Not sleeping in here. I'm sleeping in the van. I'm the only one that sleeps in the van. Okay, everybody else wakes up with dick prints on their face. Yeah, like everybody fucked up, dude. Second night, we go to Sacramento. Everybody's in the fucking van.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Everybody,
yeah.
everybody's in the van.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
They still got dicks on their
right.
face.
So I was just like, yeah, I don't know. I felt that vibe, man. Like, no, we're not doing it, man. Like, so second night, dude, we're yeah.
fucking
But it was crazy because Sac, you know, like, you know, everything grows there.
Yeah.
So the house that we're next to is just nothing but orchards of like, we got grapefruits
Yeah,
and
yeah.
oranges and stuff. So we're literally eating all this fresh fruit.
Hell
And we're
yeah.
we're having fruit fights, man.
Yeah.
We're pegging each other with fruit and like.
Yeah, no,
it's
you should have had the
forever, man.
Roman candle. That's
Right.
why we always bring Roman candles.
Oh,
so
man.
it's usually
we
like,
wake up and it's
especially on
just
the skate
nothing but
tours. When I did
citrus
skate
fruits all over
tours.
the whole ground. It was so amazing.
Yeah, you guys to take a tip from skateboarders, all right? Because when I did
Yeah.
skate
Yeah.
tours, that's all you had was fireworks in there. So it's like, all right, we're in a shitty fucking place. Guess what? We're lighting this bitch on fire. Like,
Right.
shit's fucking going off, and we're out
But
there
yeah.
fucking,
That's
you
so
know,
funny,
3 in
dude.
the morning.
But you look at the
Fucking
flyer and you're like, outside, look at the flyer, like, that was a cool show. And it was
Yeah.
like, that was a shit show.
That was a shit.
That was a shit show. That was a circus that we barely made through it.
You weren't there.
You guys
Right.
played great though.
Right, it was great.
No one's gonna believe any of it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'll tell
Especially
you the
with the
story.
dicks on your face.
You're not
Was
gonna
that
But,
fucking
you know,
real?
like, That's how you meet your best friends,
Yeah,
man.
oh,
Like,
yeah.
You
Yeah.
meet
Go
your
through
you meet
shit.
like
Yeah.
you go through that with
That's-
the trenches with those kind of bands.
Oh yes, yeah.
Those are your band brothers.
Oh,
That's-
dude,
and you do that
100%.
enough times, man. Like
Yeah.
it's
That's why I'm excited about our little trek, man. Are we doing that?
well. Right now we got two.
We got Sac. We got Lorna Shore.
Right.
Then Sac.
Right.
No.
Oh, so you guys
No.
are doing a tour right
No, we
after
got
that.
Lorna Shore, and then 2 nights after that we got Sac, a big party show.
Right.
And then we're
Here?
trying to fit into Oakland.
We're trying to do it like so. My drummer Chris, love you, brother.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Another
yeah,
amazing
dude.
drummer, dude.
Oh yeah, we'll go on
Yeah.
Chris. We'll go on.
He's
Chris.
I'm like,
He's
every
got like
time
a
I
whole
watch him, I'm
yeah.
like, I
He's
don't
one of
have
the
no
best
idea.
I've
got
ever
a
played
drummer
with.
boner
He's
right
got a
now.
Oh no,
he's
me
got a
too.
mind,
Me too.
man.
I'm not even a drummer. I got the drummer boner.
Yeah, Chris, I love Chris.
But
dude.
yeah, he was like, so if I can throw together a bass show, and I'm like, of course, man.
Yeah.
So we're
Because
doing.
we're hopping from Reno to Sac, but there's a day in between, so we want to hit the
So
bay.
one of our
Hit Toots, then you guys got to hit Toots. Hit
Toots
up
Tavern.
Dwayne.
Toots Tavern.
Hit up Dwayne, dude. I got some context.
Oh, here we go. We're getting
Well,
this.
we'll just
We're getting
make it
this
happen.
together on
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah.
So it's Friday the
happen.
6th.
Yeah, no, you guys got to hit Toots.
little
Toots
mini
is fucking
tour.
amazing.
Mini tour.
So we're doing Lorna Shore on Thursday. That's the 5th, and then my really good friend Tyler, he's in this band called Graybush, but they were in a band called Awaiting the Apocalypse, and there was another band that you just hung out with in Sacramento.
Right.
Great people, man. You know,
Right.
so we've been friends. Got to be almost 20 years. Him and Tommy.
Yeah.
We've been great friends, and he was just like, "Hey, we got this awesome show, and it's a memorial show for this guy Marcos." And he used to be in Awaiting the Apocalypse, and he passed away about, I think, 5 or 6 years ago.
Oh, man.
So every year they do this big show, like where like all these awesome local bands come. So Reno, Bay Area, Sac, they all get together. We all play tribute. So he invited us, and I was like, I'll do my best to get on this because I love you so much, man. And
Right,
I love
right.
that guy so much. It was
Yeah.
so amazing. So we're gonna do that.
we're doing it.
Yeah.
So we got May 5th, May 7th. We got May 6th that we would
It
love.
needs
to-
an Oakland show.
He's an
Really?
Oakland show. So
Let me-
yeah,
let me see
I'm-
what I could get.
Mini tour.
Yeah,
Let me get
that would be
two.
amazing. Yeah.
I know Justice is going on tour too.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are. I saw that.
Justice.
Yeah.
They're not going on tour until what, June though?
But
Late.
June.
I love those
Yeah.
guys.
July.
I love those guys, man.
Yeah.
guys are
I've been
we love-
chatting
yeah.
with all
Yeah,
those guys
yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
lately.
Yeah,
And
we're trying to get them on the
Cool as
podcast
fuck.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Good
they'd
idea.
be good
Good idea.
because they're becoming our buddy band for sure. We
I'm gonna step out
Yeah.
and go on your mystical journey. right?
Yeah.
leave me all
Going to
alone.
Narnia
I got
right
two.
now.
I'm like a porn
Right.
star, 2 mics.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I take both at once.
Hour 15 on cue, everyone's missing.
Fucking
Yeah.
Every week.
Right.
I'm holding this bitch.
We're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
get like an intermission.
Yeah, we should.
Go to intermission.
Right.
Let's all go to the snack bar.
Yeah.
No, we gotta do that Mastodon one, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
What's the Mastodon one?
What?
You haven't seen
Oh,
that?
it's so good.
I'm
It's
not,
so
I'm
good.
not a
Show you
big
after
master.
this.
Yeah.
So,
What? You gotta be a Mastodon
No,
fan.
I'm not.
You should be. It's amazing.
No.
They're okay. I will say they are kind of an acquired taste, kind of.
Yeah.
But
And it's
but
not
here's
my
the thing.
taste.
Well,
What do you have a taste?
yeah.
No, dude.
I'm gonna say, dude, like I'm pretty sure you have COVID.
He likes
No
it
taste, bro.
sweet.
No, I had COVID. And like, no joke. I didn't have taste for like 2 months, dude. It was scary. as
Right,
shit.
and
Like,
it carried through with your
You're
music.
about to cross some fucking lines. No, but seriously, yeah. COVID's no joke. We can't talk about it because they'll flag us on. Anyways, anyway, I didn't have taste or smell for like 2 months, and I was.
COVID now. COVID's fine. It's
Yeah,
cured.
COVID's fine. We're over,
it's all
man.
good, yeah.
It's cured. We got
Yeah,
fucking.
you got the Russian army now coming through.
Pro-Russia.
Yeah.
They can be pro-Russia.
Okay, don't say that. Then.
Quit saying slaughter prevail, motherfucker.
Right. They're fucking awesome. I can't
Right.
fucking.
Now it's flagged. Great.
Yeah,
Perfect.
right, yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Did you see Alex Terrible actually went and did like a little post?
Yeah, he
and
did
he
a
was
post
talking about like it was just him on a couch and his little laptop, and he's like, I just want everybody to know that slaughter to prevail. Do not agree with the war.
I was about to say that was
Good.
fucking
That's
awesome,
fucking
dude.
good.
You were them.
That- seriously, straight up. And I was like,
That was straight up. That was like literally verbatim right there, dude.
No,
No, but
Slaughter
he,
to prevail,
he
do
was,
not
he
to
was
like
pretty
war.
much saying like, don't blame
No,
the
no.
Russian
Yeah.
people.
Just because we're from
Especially-
Russia.
But we can go back into that, and we won't go into that. But it's like what we do when we think that we have terrorism, dude, and we go through and we kill thousands of millions of people, dude.
it's all politics.
right.
It's all
exactly.
yeah,
you know, and
it's
we're
all
like
driven by
and
something else.
we're over here going, yeah, it's we don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on.
We don't know fucking.
We only know what we know, and that's it.
No, I have one. I'm just waiting for you to sit down so I can go. It's awkward being by myself.
Tag team.
We were doing good.
It's no less awkward.
So the doctor said I should left it in the heavy. You gonna come with me?
Yeah.
Do you need someone to hold your hand?
I need assistance.
Two vocalists don't make it right.
Hey, I will tell you, there's a small dog on your journey. I will tell you that.
Yeah, you might bite your ankles.
I'll take it.
Got that?
Yeah, I
It's
know.
actually
Me too.
on
too?
here.
Oh, he's got it. Yeah, he's got it.
We need more than one bottle.
We do. Yeah.
All right. So what other projects are you?
I try to
in,
be like Scott.
Harold?
Use my ring.
I know.
We're low.
So I'm basically writing for 3 projects right now.
Okay.
2 of them are unnamed, so no point in talking about them. I got a black metal thing going.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm that guy that had.
Who I want to know. I don't want to know people.
Okay, well, Jared Klein is gonna drum for me, and I will.
Does he have fucking
I will,
time to do that shit?
Well, I will work around his schedule.
yeah.
Okay.
I ran into him at a show recently, and he said if I wanted to record some drums with him, he'd be down to do it. So,
I would love to
and I want to
hear you
do.
and fucking Jared.
Yeah.
Dude, I would fucking splooge just.
It's
on the
all.
first riff, dude.
It's literally all just home recording projects, man.
No, that's all it takes.
Yeah,
That
but
really is all it takes.
I'm the guy that has 10 years of riffs on a hard drive
I
at home.
I know you're fucking. No, I don't even want.
Just
I
riffs and
know
riffs
it.
like
These guys don't know. I know.
That's
you.
what
Like,
I
that's-
want.
yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of throwing them all together. To be honest, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like I'll sit down and I'll play guitar, and it always starts with like warming up or practicing
Right.
scales or whatever the fuck.
Right. And then you come.
And
up
then
with
something happens, and then I'm like, oh shit, that's cool. I need to record it. So I'll make a small file of a recording, and then it goes into a folder, and then now I have 3,000 files.
Right.
So one day I'll put those all together. It's a lot of black metal, to be
Yeah.
honest. So I want to do a black metal project, just kind of a one-man black metal project, drum machine kind of thing.
Yeah. Right.
I'm not really
Just get a
serious.
foundation going.
I'm not really serious about black metal, to be honest, but I want to do something really guitar oriented. Not quite like Existence, not like tech metal.
Yeah.
I'm not really trying to do tech metal, but
Really,
something.
you're gonna try to venture out of that?
It's like,
A little bit of groove, or you
yeah,
got some groove
I've
in
never
it?
really been into tech metal, man. Just,
Yeah.
I mean, I know play with Existence, but that
Well,
was
that's
Mike's.
what I say, like Existence
Yeah.
and Slay the Creation.
Yeah.
That's how I
That's Mike Stewart, man. There's no
I know
denying
Mike.
that.
Me
Yeah,
and Mike, dude.
yeah, he's
Mini Mike?
Yeah, I'll probably always hold that guy
Dude,
at the
that guy
top
is
of the.
unreal,
Yeah,
dude. He's,
it's out of control.
yeah.
I visit him. It's probably been a couple years now, but I randomly went over to his house. Chris Portugal is one of my best friends.
I know you, Chris.
yeah, Chris.
Dude, I want to get Chris on here.
He's like my best friend.
I love Chris.
We can get him on here for
Let's
sure.
get him on.
I
I'd
talked
love
to
to get you with
I
him.
talked to him about it the other day, and he wants to do it. So
Really?
Fucking
yeah,
Let's get him back on here. I'll get you back on here.
for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Chris, come
I
back
would
on
love
here.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Mike Stewart though, he
Dude, that guy's a
I don't know
fucking
why
machine,
he's
dude.
not in the open. Like I don't know why he's not.
Because I guarantee he's like me. It's more of like, dude, that guy. It's one of those talents that it's like
Yeah.
it's pulling the layers, dude. Like he is one of those. He's I feel he's an introvert. Like
He's very introverted.
Dude,
very. And he's also
even
has.
when like when I was with Existence, that's Nevermute started out. It was Existence and Nevermute.
Yeah,
That was like
we played a
all-
lot of shows together, didn't we?
Yeah, we played a
Did
lot
we?
of shows
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
That's how I got to know you.
Yeah,
and all,
yeah.
and all, you know.
I was trying to remember,
Eric
man.
Marks played with us. I played with Mike Horace.
Oh,
I
did he
played
play
with
with you
all
guys?
those guys? Like,
Cool. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
So when you were talking about having this file of thousands of tracks that
Yeah.
you've come up with, and when it comes to playing in a band, like sometimes the hardest part is like you have this vision when you write it, right?
Yeah.
As a guitar player, you write it, and you're like, oh God, that would sound good. You know, I got this vision. Like, oh man, if I had this drums and everything, you've got that in your
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to playing in a band, now there's that collaboration.
Yeah.
that's where.
And then that's
yeah.
where
That's-
you get
that's-
the different flavors, and then
It's
you
getting
know,
a
and
pull.
either one of two things is going to happen. Either it's going to go in a direction that
Yeah.
you're like, "Fuck yeah, that's exactly what I wanted," or
Yeah.
"Oh shit, I never even thought
Well,
about that."
I'm somewhere in the middle of all that. Like it's kind of that's the tricky thing for me actually because I actually like 10 years ago or so I stopped playing guitar as much and I really wanted to focus on recording
Yeah.
and mixing. So I put a lot of focus into that.
Gordon, dude.
Tom Gordon.
Yeah, I just recorded with him a couple months ago.
That's awesome.
He's
yeah.
like Reno legend.
Yeah,
there's a good chance that if I had
like Granny Studios, I recorded Granny Studios before it fucking was done. Like
I saw a bachelor
that's
party there one time,
badass,
so it's the same thing, right?
yeah, no, it is
Close enough.
But yeah, so I've focused a lot on mixing and stuff. I kind of quit playing guitar. I kind of quit songwriting, and I regret that, to be honest, because now I'm playing catch up with it. Like I said, it was just riff after
It's
riff.
in your head, dude. Like
It's all there. It's at this point now, it's a matter of just work, just literal work, like going through the files, putting the songs together, and like I have so much. But yeah.
So you're just going through and going, oh yeah, this will fit with this. This will fit with this.
It could, yeah, it could. But to answer your question,
love that, dude.
to answer your question, when I enter into something aside from that, like say the band I'm playing with now,
Right.
the latest fashion, like it's not like that at all. It's very much like just friends hanging out
Organic.
Right.
and
Yeah,
playing.
yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
like I'm coming in there and being like, oh, well, I have all these visions.
Right, right,
it's
right.
not like that.
No.
With my stuff, it might be if I were to do that, but
So you do kind of
Right,
keep them
but
separate.
They're
you
very
kind of go
separate.
That's
along
what-
with
for
sure.
what's
Yeah.
happening, what's going
yeah.
on.
Yeah, and the new writing actually. So for me, like when we start writing, and I'm like, all right, let's pull all our collective stuff together. Let's see what we can come up with. So like, in that case, do you have stuff that will come into the latest fashion where you could be like, no, I got this. So you
Very
can bring
possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, very possibly. I mean,
It's kind of brand new, right?
it's very brand new, and it's not entirely my style. I mean, I don't write a lot of like this ton of off time stuff.
I
man.
do. Dude, that's
Yeah.
Chris,
Right.
and I
And I-
love him
yeah.
for
Chris
that,
and Corey, man,
100%,
like,
dude. That's why
they're
I'm like,
very unorthodox.
12
dude,
gauge.
Chris
Right.
has
Yeah.
a style of music that nobody else
Yeah.
plays in town, and that's Chris is on another fucking level.
Yeah.
It's Chris
for
and,
sure.
and Corey, man. Corey Knuckles, man.
Dude,
like,
All of
Corey
them.
is
dude,
another
like,
I'll
yeah.
give it to Tony too.
Yeah, no,
Tony's
yeah,
in there.
he's-
for
he-
sure.
but-
I love all those guys.
Those guys
yeah,
writing
they're my
together
boys,
is
man.
yeah. Those
But,
guys writing together have a sound.
Yeah,
for sure.
dude,
And
they do.
I almost don't want to step in on it too much. You know, like they have a really good sound.
Yeah.
That they pull off. The off time things was weird for me, but
Yeah, but I think coming in with something like just out of the out of the fucking
can get it
sidelines, nobody
Yeah.
fucking
Absolutely.
knows. Dude,
Yeah.
comes up with some of the most
You'll hear some
amazing
riffs.
fucking shit,
You'll
and
hear
then
some
they'll
riffs
be
of
like,
mine,
all right,
for
I can
sure.
put this off time shit to this something that's
Yeah.
just
and
straightforward.
writing lyrics to that is hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
Right? You're like, you did what?
Yeah,
And that's something that I wanted to bring up because, like, as musicians, guitar players, bass players, drummers, you guys can fill files of like, because you have drum beats
I got
Right.
stuff
that you've
like,
recorded.
Yeah, I got shit
But
all over the
and
place.
I don't know about you, but I'm the kind of person that like I could write just on my own, just write. I could fill a page, I mean, like that. I like that, but it will never come to fruition. And a lot of it is because it doesn't match to the timing.
Right.
It doesn't match to the beat or
Right,
the
right.
melodies. And so I'm the kind of person that once I hear the product or I
Right.
see
Oh, no,
how the
no, yeah.
progression, then I can start writing.
And that's
Right.
that
That
was
kinda how
lethal.
you do
so
too?
that's
Right.
lethal was the same way. We would.
It's you know, like I do have stuff that's written, but for the most part, 99% of the stuff that I do is just like that.
Yeah, you hear
You know,
it and then
where
you
it's
build
like
off.
you gotta listen to it, you know, and you know, especially when you like they're at practice, you know,
Yes.
and you're like you hear the song come about, you're kind of like
You're feeling
yeah,
it.
you're,
Yes,
you're feeling
exactly.
Yeah.
And then a lot of the times when you bring in lyrics to a song, it doesn't fit, and you're forcing
Right.
it. You're forcing
Right,
it. You're
right.
like, you know, like, and that could work too, though. You know, then
Yeah.
you know you can with the band like, I would really like this part for this and this part for that. You know,
Yeah.
but for the most part, yeah, like most of my songs are blah 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 blah, and then you know, and then I'm gonna go ahead and write lyrics to that.
Yeah.
You know, and make it fit, and then you have your subtle changes that you do.
Right,
You know,
right.
You know, because you can't just put blah blah blah. Because
Right,
then
right,
you're
right.
stereotypical.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Then you're like, you have lyrics?
Yeah,
You're right.
I
I said blah 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 blah.
yeah, but
that was the lyrics verbatim. Blah 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 blah.
I feel you have more open range
Please
on
write that
verses.
in sometime.
right.
Like verses are more open range though, so like choruses is where I feel like that's where the groove.
Well, it's
That's
finding the
the
hook.
power.
like,
It's
yeah, that's the
finding that-
power. Let's
Right.
get
Yeah.
everybody fucking together
And
and
the
then
chorus.
branch
Everything
out.
up till then,
Yes.
Yep.
questionable,
The,
but
the,
Yeah.
the verses and the bridges, they're meant to lead into the chorus. They're meant to build the story.
Chorus is the
Right.
climax.
Whether it's it's the climax.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
that point of this is what it's all about right here, and you hit him in the mouth with either that powerful fucking riff, that heavy, you know, whatever it is, or that chant, the that hook.
The
that
hook. It's the
That
hook.
part that grabs you. And
Yeah.
I
that's-
love this guy, man.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
oh my god. He's the guy in the shadow.
Right?
This guy.
I know exactly
He's the
what
dark
you're talking
figure over
about.
here.
Yeah.
He's a true dark figure
Yeah.
He's
right
the
now.
dark figure.
That
Yeah.
guy.
We have dark
I
figures.
literally
and
cannot
he's
see
our
that
third.
guy's face.
Yes, he is.
What's his name again?
That's
I'm
Mike.
sorry.
That's
Mike?
Mike.
Hey, sorry.
Mike behind the mic.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
Mike is the reason that this thing fucking happened.
It's cool.
We are
This is
very,
cool.
It's
very
really-
fortunate
So we're
to
gonna
have
give a big
Mike.
shout out
very
to
cool.
Mike over here. Thank you so
Yes.
much, brother.
Yeah.
We can't get this shit to work when we start.
That's all good, man. You know,
Every single
You should have
time.
said we're here. We've been here for
you can't
2
get it
hours
to work,
before
but
you
you're the
guys
guy
even
that
showed up.
makes
Nice.
it work too. So you know, it's all good, man. It's all about balance.
Yeah.
That's true. All guys have that problem, right?
Yeah, I
straight.
never had that problem ever.
What?
Oh, wait. No.
Wait a minute. Oh wait,
Just
he's telling on me, bro. You weren't there. He didn't.
Hey
know.
man, snitches get stitches.
Right, man.
I was under the bed.
He was coaching.
Yeah.
You're not doing it right.
So I
Oh, wait.
wanted,
I had my own adventure that night, actually.
I wanted to get into 8990.
Okay, here we go.
Because that was my.
Yeah,
That was
that's
how
our.
I.
I'll have
that
an
was,
hour.
Yeah, that was collectively like how I ended up staying with
Right.
music in general. Like going from that because I started in middle school with Kyle
Right.
and all them.
So
and
how old are you right now?
36.
Okay, so
Oh, really?
I'm 40.
Why are you looking at me
Well, no,
like
no,
I
I'm saying-
know?
So I'm 40. So
Yeah.
back in high school days, man, like I was already out of high school, and you were what, a freshman?
Yeah. I
Right,
was a freshman-
sophomore?
Sophomore. So I remember
Right.
going. I talked about this before on a recent podcast. Like we would go up and Richard, you know Richard.
I don't know Richard. Who's Richard? Richard Mitchell?
Yep. Yeah.
I love you, man.
Yeah.
I always hung out with him on the other day.
I don't know,
Dude,
Richard.
so
You mean Richard?
Richard- We
Right.
would go up. He would have his BMW up.
Oh, with the
fucking
house speakers,
subs,
dude.
yep, and
Yes,
the
he
subs,
did.
And
Yes,
we'd
he
be
did.
boxing
Yes.
in the parking lot.
Yeah, I was there too. I did boxing. Yeah.
Yep. And so that was the whole thing. And then
Yeah.
we was like, all right, you guys playing a band? It was like, all right, you guys gonna come with us. We got house partios over in 80.
Right. Yeah.
Gavin says you're old.
Dude.
Yeah. I
Oh,
bet
we're
he did.
fucking
That's
old.
My boy, dude.
We're all old. Oh, that's your boy?
Yeah.
That's
so
Kevin?
I wrote a song, 8990,
That's his son.
man, and it was literally like,
Kyle Arnett put it up.
yeah,
It's up.
it was crazy, man, and I was spoiled, man. Like, not too many bands have that kind of backing to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
We would play shows, and there would be 200 plus people there.
Dude, it was unreal. Dude.
It was crazy.
It was the most insane fucking
So we
thing
would
I
play
ever
like, okay,
fucking dealt with.
for instance, we played Knuckleheads, right? And we'd go in and we'd be like, all right, man, like we don't really need money. We just want to open bar tab. And they're like, get fucked. And we're like, okay, we'll give you this one. And then we'd pack the house where no one could come in, and then we drain their bar.
Yeah.
We come in next time and we're like, so they're like, yeah, what do you ever need? Whatever you need, bro. Like whatever you got, man. Like it's all good, you know. And I got spoiled. I got spoiled big time. And I had such a great following. Our friends would come out of the woodworks, man. Every time we would play, it wouldn't matter where we
That was
played.
the fucking Soulfly show, dude.
You know, it was,
Yeah.
it was
100%
every time. And for local stuff,
Yeah.
local stuff, like bands, like, and it was crazy because we were just some like nobodies, man.
Yeah.
But we had such great friends.
Yeah.
And we would bring our friends on there, you
Yeah,
know, and we
it
would
all
just,
branched off of 8990.
and we would like literally.
What is
go.
this you're talking about?
So 8990
8990?
was it's a house right off of Lemon Valley
address?
Drive.
Lemon
Okay.
Valley Drive, yeah.
So if
Nice.
you were to go up to Lemon Valley and there's the 7-Eleven,
Yeah, there's a
so
firehouse
you
down
take
right
a
behind.
right,
Yep.
and you go up like what 2 or 3 streets.
Yep, two.
It's a corner
It was
house,
two
bro.
streets. Yeah,
Nice.
right on the corner.
Cool.
And literally, man, like it was. Everybody it was like the first party house that everybody kind of went to. I was a little bit older, so like his buddies and stuff were
We
a
were
little bit
young.
younger.
Yeah, we were young.
So and it was the first house that everybody like branched off after moving out of their house.
Yeah.
So it was like the first house that everybody kind of came together.
Yep.
That's
and
the
it
wild
was,
shit.
It was,
Dude,
it was a shit
it was
show.
the most. Dude,
Oh.
it was the most.
It was magical.
Dude,
I
it was
had one of
the
those.
most craziest.
Yeah.
No, nobody could fucking reproduce.
Right. So people would literally
Yeah,
show up
I
with
have
cases
one of those
beer
for sure.
and like we're here to party.
Yeah.
Cool. The party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it. You
Done.
know, like it
Dude,
was
there
like
was people hanging off the fucking ceiling fan. I remember we
Yeah,
were
it was-
fucking. Dude, the shit was. There was pool table. Remember the
It was
pool
nuts.
table with
It was
fucking beer
nuts.
bottles hanging up? Like, dude, it was.
It was like
the most
it was,
insane
but it was
shit
it was
like
magical.
ever.
It was so magical
So cool.
because like
Yeah, dude, and there was like it was packed. dude. You couldn't
Yeah.
fucking
Jesus.
move.
It wasn't just every weekend. It was almost every day.
It was every fucking day. Dude.
It wasn't just like the
love it, man.
weekends. It was like Monday night. Do you like? We have nowhere to go. Like,
Yeah.
Well, you got a place now.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got away with that for so fucking
No
long.
cops ever came.
That's what I don't
Okay, I
understand.
told you, got to make it away.
Yeah, no, dude, it
Push it
didn't.
away because I'm so loud.
No, it didn't.
Oh.
Dude.
He told me before he came here, he's like, the longer we go, the farther Mike's gonna have to go away.
Yeah.
Like,
The more I drink, the farther it
it's-
goes, as I get louder.
In your case, it's actually you got to go closer.
Yeah.
yeah, that's 8990 is what actually
That's cool, man.
that was like.
like the
I
Ryland
started
house,
in-
but
my
earlier.
dad.
Did you ever come over to the Middle East and West over by the college when we lived over there?
I went on the house on the hill.
Yeah, I lived with Otis.
Okay, so I
On these-
I did.
yeah.
I went over there. We played with Otis a bunch of times.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
The house.
I'm
right
surprised he didn't
around
come
the
party,
corner
man.
There.
Yeah.
dude.
That was
there
our house, the same like what you guys are talking about. That was
I
our
met you
house. Yeah.
a long time ago before
Yeah.
I even
But
knew you were playing.
That house across from UNR was just
Dude,
it was a
that
whole
was
other
another
level,
one that
man.
was
Yeah.
a fucking mess. And the house on the
was a
hill,
mess.
which
It
was
was a mess.
in the like frat house area.
It was in the frat house area.
was
yeah.
on the-
Yep.
on the
And that was
hill.
Metal West.
You
That was
remember
Metal West.
that?
Yeah, that was Jeff
That
Mitchell
was-
and those guys.
Steve. Slasher Steve.
Slasher Steve. Yep.
Slasher
yeah.
Steve. So he's the one.
Yeah, we
who
had the
got
two
us
houses.
connected with
It was
that.
Metal East and Metal West.
Dude, there
and-
was people falling. We broke walls. That's what I was
Oh,
talking
dude.
about, breaking walls, because it was this like, dude, 8x6 fucking area, and we're playing.
Yeah.
People are going through walls literally when
Yeah.
we're playing.
That's how it was.
And they
man.
wonder why they don't book
There was
metal
one
bands
time
anymore.
Oh my fucking god!
Right.
Well, you don't book
house shows.
Yeah, house shows. You
Oh.
don't fucking book. You,
Basement shows are good.
I played
Right.
I played
Little
a house
different.
show at the
Yeah,
college. one
Ryland
time.
House.
The college, we played a house show one time. Just it was like a frat house. We showed up there, like I was loading my shit by like people's bedrooms and shit. It was the craziest thing
Yeah.
I've ever done. It was
Yeah.
existence.
Yeah.
Played in a living room.
Yeah.
At a college party house. Craziest shit ever.
Dude,
So
Never
crazy.
Mute has some parties. I'm not gonna talk about live. We
Yeah.
Are you serious right now, dude? Like, wow.
Yeah, no.
I could name drop some big bands, dude. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna talk about my house party.
Dick. I'm talking about fucking house, dude.
There was probably
There was a lot of
Some
There
shit.
was a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's all right, man. Incriminate yourself right now. You
Right
talk
now.
about literally chopping up your storage unit to get your shit out, dude. And you're not gonna pussy about this.
going to jail after this episode.
So absolutely.
My felony is okay, but
Right. I'm not gonna talk about the underage girls.
Well, I was.
I
underage.
definitely won't.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah. It was-
They're old
dude,
enough
it
now.
was-
It's fine.
Dude, yeah.
Jennifer, we love
It's a
you.
blur. It's a blur. I can't remember. There was a lot of drinking. I can't remember. No, yeah, but it was
Too
like,
far.
uh,
Too far.
Right, I know.
Yeah,
I,
it
knew,
was too far.
I knew what was gonna happen. I'm gonna push this mic.
Yeah, 8990 was really
It was
that's what really started me out.
and it was funny because like I had that, and when everybody kind of started working and like doing their own thing, it started kind of fizzling out. But I was so hungry. I was hungry.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I started.
I held on for a long time
So
too,
I
man.
literally went to
Yeah.
the other band, One Dying Wish.
Yeah, and
And I
who was
was-
in that?
So that was ex-members from Freak Hayride.
yeah.
That was
Vince.
Oh
too, right?
man,
Vince.
like yeah, they were like, who's that? Yeah, that's underground shit, dude. Like,
Yeah, I know Forget. Right?
so we had Kerry and Brian were the old school dudes, and then my boy Fig, and then I forgot his name because I erased his name from my memory because I hate him, but he was the guitar player, but
Vocalists and guitar players. Hey,
No,
that's what I was talking about.
we won't go into how much of a crazy person he was, dude. But
Oh, I got him. When you're in this many bands. you
yeah,
got 'em.
so but.
This is a dirt episode.
So
man.
I literally, like, I came into this mentality is like, dude, my first band was fucking awesome, man. 200 people plus.
Yeah.
We
What
had
are
awesome.
you guys gonna
Which
do
one?
for
man?
Are you
We
talking
did
about
13 steps.
13 steps?
13 steps.
I came
dude,
for
okay?
something
All
cool.
those guys.
So when
I
I-
love, yeah,
so when
dude.
I
That-
started
when I
my-
saw Jeff, dude, I was like,
So when I did my second
was-
band,
yeah.
I thought that same thing was gonna happen.
No, yeah. You
And
learned-
it didn't
you-
happen
no,
at
you
all.
did.
The exact
Yeah.
opposite.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the
Yeah.
fuck happened,
Yeah.
man? Like, where's all my
thought it
friends
was
at?
cool, man.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, dude. I'm not as cool as I
Wait,
thought I was.
No,
You
at
guys
all.
wouldn't be
Like,
jamming
believe
with me.
You quickly
if you weren't cool as me.
transition though, because I had the same thing as you did. Because
Right.
running from Kyle and John those were my boys. Like I
Right.
grew up with them. Middle school, we were playing music. That's all we did.
Right.
In a 6x6 fucking shed where I didn't have any fucking ventilation. I was sweating my ass off.
Left-handed drummer, weirdo.
Right, yeah. And they're like, all right. They're like,
They're
yeah. They're like, well, yeah, we went. They just fell off, and then all of a sudden it was like, all right, well, I'm not done.
Right.
I'm gonna fucking play.
Right.
That's in
And
my
it just
DNA.
it happens, when you progress, and the same thing that happened
It makes you better, I think.
with One Dying Wish, One Dying Wish.
I love your stickers, by the way.
They're fucking beautiful. Huh? The
The
titty ones.
titties
Yeah, the
ones,
titty
yeah.
one. I love titty.
I see them all
titties and-
around, dude. Right.
Titties and bear.
Shannon, my guitar player, Shannon.
Who's Shannon?
You know Shannon.
I know Shannon. I'm just fucking with you, Shannon.
He's not watching.
I know,
Fucking
right?
guy.
It's too cool to watch.
Dude,
he's
me
doing
and
this over here.
Yeah, dude, me and him butt heads like I said, guitar players and drummers. Did I say that?
So Shannon was in One Dying Wish, or 12
You
Gauge
said
Facelift.
vocalist
The
earlier.
two
but-
people that should get
You know
on.
that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Shannon was in 12 Gauge Facelift,
Yeah.
and it was just a conflict of interest, like.
Right.
But in his defense, he was going through some things too, and then he would kind of show up to practice, and we had songs done.
No, he's always going through that. Are you talking about Shannon?
Shannon Hart.
Yeah, are we talking about
It was
Shannon?
Shannon Hart, you motherfucker.
Yeah, now are we talking about Shannon?
Yeah,
He's
wait.
still going through the same fucking shit.
I'm just saying, dude. So when you're hungry and you have people that are always, like doing the same thing over and over again, and then you kind of come in late. This is the late guy, It's different, like, oh, I need to play catch up.
Yep.
Well, how come you didn't include me?
Yeah.
Because you weren't here.
Because you weren't here at the
Yeah.
fucking time
Right.
that we
Like,
would
it's like,
practice.
it was like catch up.
You can't
Or-
do an hour
yeah.
late on practice.
And after a while, this kind of came too much for him, and that's when we started looking for other guitar
Yeah.
players.
Yeah.
And Harold was part of that, but
did.
Harold was part of this. He was too. I want to play.
Well, it came from existence.
Right.
The dude's.
Which is funny because that wasn't like.
He says that. He says
Well, no,
that.
that wasn't my
wasn't,
mentality. It was just
No.
kind of like where I
No,
got
but
grouped
that's-
into.
I know.
Yeah.
And,
But no, like and we're not for everybody. We opened up for what was it? Anal Blast and Anal Cunt.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Slasher Steve.
That's
Yeah,
it.
we
Yeah.
opened up for them,
Dude, those guys
and
are-
they
oh my
all the fans are going, "Fuck these guys!"
Yeah.
like,
No,
fuck these guys in the face.
No,
dude.
no, it was,
that was so
was
never
this
me.
conversation we were just having.
Yeah,
recently?
it was bad.
It was my buddy Steve.
Yeah.
My buddy Steve. He had a band called
That's not Slasher Steve, is it?
yeah, no, different Steve. His name, the band was Butt Vomit.
Butt vomit.
Butt vomit.
That's Slasher
Yeah,
Steve.
No, it's not. Different Steve. I promise
are
you,
you
one
getting
of my
That
best
Steve out of
friends.
your head. It's not.
No.
No, because
One
that's
of my
dude,
best
I'm
friends.
serious.
I
It's
was
so
a part
weird
of
that we
all of it.
reconnected on all of that because when after 8990 branching into Nevermute,
Right.
they were connected with Existence
Yeah.
and fucking Slasher Steve.
Okay.
with-
Yeah. Slasher Steve sang for him for a minute when they were called. So funny. A little fact. Otis was originally called Black November. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, that was what they were called before when Slasher Steve sang for him.
Oh, so
History lesson.
we
Yeah.
randomly, so at my practice spot with Scott, I'm just a little nip it in here. A random poster, big billboard of Wolf.
Yeah.
Showed up.
Moonwolf.
Interesting.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and
We
drink for
have a-
Moonwolf
we-
real quick because we mentioned him, man.
I'm
Yes.
down.
Yeah, that's
That
it.
guy was
Dude,
my, that guy was my best friend.
Yeah,
Dude,
we,
that guy was amazing.
yeah, I'll double fist it for Moonwolf.
All
man.
them,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Otis, we played with Otis. Nevermute has played with Otis for a long fucking time. All Ryan's shit. I used to live. Fucking,
Ryan's, baby.
I remember Ryan's.
I
and
was
I
there the
lived
whole
right down the
time.
street at Noah's house.
I had my bachelor party at Ryan's, bro.
Yeah,
What's
but we,
up?
down the street, I have a photo of all of us sitting on my porch. Remember,
Yeah.
at my birthday, and
Yep.
all you guys were there, dude. And we would go down to Ryan's and then play fucking Otis. would
Right
be
next to
playing.
Noah, right?
Noah.
Noah,
Yep.
blind Noah, dude.
So I'd like to actually share.
You can't see me, you can hear me.
Yeah,
I'd like to share a story actually about Moonwolf.
please do.
So his name Moonwolf actually came from me and him. It was the two of us. We were best friends, man. We used to live together. We went camping out in it was Dog Valley. We started in Dog Valley and we walked out into the mountains.
Yeah.
We went camping and we got fucked up, dude. I brought a bottle of absinthe.
Oh.
We got fucked up. We built this little encampment out of we took hatchets and we cut down a bunch of sticks and made this little fucking encampment. And I had some black paint on me. It was called the Casa de la Moon, House of the Moon,
Right.
because it was a full moon out there. And
Yeah.
that was the night we came up with that name, Moonwolf. And Funny enough,
What were you?
stupid name. It was Nighthawk. Mine was Nighthawk.
Ooh, that's when
Regardless.
you're hammered, that's amazing. Man.
Regardless, out in the full moon forest, we came up with those names together, man.
Really?
That was
and
me
that's
and him.
crazy
Man.
because
So
I didn't know
he's-
that because I thought it was because Otis had two Joshes.
His picture never fucking leaves
He did.
our practice spot.
Yeah.
It hangs up.
He was
in
my
our practice
he was
spot.
my best friend.
Wow.
Man. I did things with that guy that I'll never do
I
with
know.
anybody else.
You and R, you never played there a couple times, dude.
Yeah.
And that same house, dude. And fuck, dude.
Yeah.
And then Logan took over signing, which is weird. That's the fucking connection.
It's the fucking guy, man.
God damn.
I swear to God, like there's moments every fucking episode where he's sitting here going, I feel like that dude from Sunny in Philadelphia with the fucking like conspiracy
Dude,
shit.
it's
Like
seriously
fucking-
like that with the bands that I've, because I played with so many people. Like I went down to San Diego and visited Mike Orris when he moved out.
Oh, you went down there and saw him?
Yeah, so I sat there and I filmed it. I have video of him.
That was when you went on tour with fucking what's the band you went on tour with? Big
Uh,
huge band.
FTR from the ruins.
No.
No.
From the ruins.
No, he
is-
went on like it was like just fucking forget it.
Yeah. Anyway.
He went on tour with a big band.
Anyways. Yeah. So I was down there.
So many
we were
big bands,
filming.
I guess.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of big bands.
I guess
That's
so,
true.
dude, shit.
But Mike Orris, dude, Mike Orris is one of those people too. So and Craig too. Like Craig started me out in this fucking journey that led me to this fucking chaos where my mind's just fucking a goddamn spider web of fucking.
I got lucky, man. I had literally one of the best drummers I've ever drummed with, dude.
And he's the one. He is. And
And like
I wish I could get with that
for
guy.
for hiatus as he is, man. Like he's still
He's
still a drummer.
He's the one who really brought me into this
Yeah.
realm of where I'm at now. Because if it wasn't for him, my dad's a fucking classic rock drummer. He
Right.
still plays nonstop. But
Right.
he's a casino band. He plays 50 music.
Yeah.
you know.
That's cool.
It's all covers, not it's awesome. They're
Why don't
fucking
any of us
amazing
ever
musicians.
start a cover band to play?
I almost
we live in Reno.
I almost
we
did
can
for
make
money.
money
When you
doing
think
that.
If you want to
Think
make
about
money,
it, I'm gonna whore myself
Yeah.
out.
dude,
right
if you
now.
want to make money, cover band is where it's at.
Why don't we ever do that? What the?
Yeah.
I know. I've thought about it though,
Yeah.
man. We could
I
do
could
like
stop doing my stupid shitty job and do that. Like fuck.
Yeah.
No, seriously, you can. And that was my family. My family's all based on that. My uncles,
I don't know why you don't
my uncle Bill was one of the
I
most.
think everybody has
amazing-
Uncle Bill. You have Uncle Bill?
I consider Mike Stewart's Uncle Bill.
Okay,
my
so
Uncle
you
Bill.
have Uncle Bill too, right? No, shut the fuck up. You do. You do.
Yeah,
Everybody
but
has Uncle
I
Bill.
guarantee you guys didn't have Uncle Bill like me. Where, dude, he
you
was
might
the
be the
most
only one.
amazing. They were gonna make a plaque for him. Like it was crazy. Like the guy was the most amazing blues player. He's played with people that are fucking huge. Like I can't think of the names right now, but
Huge.
They're
They were huge names, but I can't
Bills,
think of
man.
them.
It's
Big
Bills,
guys.
it's like
man.
Buck
Uncle Bill was
Cherry.
huge.
Buck Cherry.
Yeah, Buck Cherry.
I love the
man.
cocaine.
Huge.
I love the cocaine. Yeah.
Oh, so do I.
Yeah, that's a blues band, right? Anyways,
Buck Cherry's blues band.
yeah, no, he was actually
Cocaine and blues. That's stereotypical right now.
No, he was actually an amazing blues player, and he died a couple years ago with a heart attack. But
Could we salute your Uncle Bill?
yeah, I'd love to.
I'd love another
Actually.
salute. What's in that?
Water.
Hydration.
Not alcohol?
No, because I didn't fill it. I'm going to now. Actually, I'm not going to take
Robert's
this.
had,
I want to take the big glass.
Robert's had too many Tennessee whiskey.
That's all
honeys
good, man.
and,
Nope, actually, I
lemonades.
haven't had enough. I'm
Oh yeah.
gonna fill this glass here.
I'll sit here all fucking night with you guys.
Right. No, this is
that's
good,
what
man.
I'm
This is literally could be a 8-hour podcast.
It
That's
could.
what I'm saying.
It
Like,
could.
there's a lot of we could talk about.
Do we go till we're done, or is there like a
Yeah,
cutoff?
let's go.
or
Let's
what?
keep going.
We're at an hour 42.
Fucking A.
Dude, we're cruising.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Honestly, like
There's only so much hard drive space.
Yeah. No,
Oh, we got
we're
the
gonna keep
man.
Going. We can split it
Mike,
up.
He's
will
the
you
man.
Give us a fucking.
I'll cut you off at the 2.
Hey,
All right.
Okay.
cut it off.
I'll cut you at the 2.
All right, so we got 20 minutes.
We can do a
Okay,
second, though. We can do a second.
right.
I
So
want you
let's
guys back.
I'm coming back with Chris Portugal.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are,
100%.
and I'm coming back with myself because fuck you.
You should bring
Nah, fuck you, dude.
Tofino.
I'm with
No,
myself.
no,
No,
fuck
bring
you.
Tofino.
No, yeah. Bring yes.
I'm bringing Chris?
Yep.
Chris,
Tofino
you
would
ready
be
for
good.
this?
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
Serious.
Yes. No. 100%. Yeah. Bring Chris. I'll get you with Chris.
Chris,
and
you know,
Chris?
it's
Chris
crazy
Christmas?
because like, I'm not gonna talk shit. I'm just gonna talk about you. So Chris is like the magical.
He's a fucking unicorn, dude.
Well, he's magical
badass.
behind the scenes, man. He's so quiet. in front of
Yeah.
everybody else. But like
Until you get
he's
him on
literally the
fucking
fucking
stage.
band.
Yeah,
He's the
dude.
band.
Dude, that guy is.
He comes up
I've
with the
never seen
artwork.
somebody watch a riff and just be like, okay, I'm gonna play that.
Right.
That's
No,
it.
like it's crazy.
100%.
He's magical, man.
Yes.
It's crazy.
We're gonna do a two-part
So,
on
like-
this. I'm gonna get you with Chris. I'm
Two-parter.
gonna get you with
So
Portugal.
he would
We'll
literally
come
come
back.
in
Yeah.
and like he would
Two Chris don't
he
make
would
a
do
right.
like the emails and
Absolutely
build
not.
up the rapport with
For
the
sure.
people. He would build up the rapport, and then I would come in and I'm super like like, hey, how's it going, motherfucker? So he's like, all right, this is who this person is. This is who her person is. Go ahead and make friends.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I make friends everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Be the more awkward situation, you're my friend.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
that's how I am. But it's a talent. It's not for everybody,
Yeah.
but I've got it down. I'm
hey.
gonna be your best friend, dude.
No,
like whatever.
We played. Remember, we played Godfather's Pizza.
That's
Right.
so cool.
Wow.
That's super
Right.
cool.
Yeah.
I miss
So
that
this was.
place.
It was by Reno High. The Godfather's Pizza by Reno High.
I know,
Lakeside?
right next door. Yeah,
Yep.
Oh, right next door.
yeah, it's right next door.
Next
Yeah,
door.
it's literally like High Street's
Mike-
here and it's there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know how we got that show? Is Mike Orris,
Yeah,
because he was working there.
yeah.
Mike Orris was working there. He's like, you guys can play this show. Do you know how fucking crazy it is to go in and be like, yeah, we need to move these booths, these
Right.
booths, these booths. Because we're gonna-
families in there.
Yeah, there's families in there doing, they got open salad bar. They're like, what do you mean we got to fucking
So
move?
I gotta tell one of my favorite 12
So
gauge
funny.
stories, dude. This is fucking great. So Chris sets his whole show up. Dude.
sure it's great.
We're playing in Oroville. Playing Oroville.
Okay.
So he sets it all up. And Oroville, if you don't know who Oroville is, dude, that's where fucking Chico gets their meth, dude. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucked up.
All those
dude.
college kids are
Right,
getting their
yeah.
meth from there?
From Oroville. Dude, it's fucked up. So Oroville, dude, is
Not Adder.
so.
Fentanyl.
So Chris is like, you and the bass player Rich, I want you guys to go in and make friends. Tell us who we are.
Rich, who Rich?
So Rich,
Lighten the.
so Rich is my sticker guy. If you ever want stickers, man.
Yeah, well, I went through sticker guy, and it's 2 to 4 to 8 weeks.
No,
I'm
just saying.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna say he can't beat that dude. But if you ever need,
He can't beat fucking 2 to 8 weeks.
maybe not. Dude. He's the best in the town, dude. So you want to pay for the you
Sticker
got to pay to
guy's
play.
the best in the town. Like, apparently,
Yeah,
and
he's
they're
not.
fucking from Glen.
He's not the sign
just a
motherfucking
name.
guy. See, he's not
It's
J
just
and
a
R
name.
sign
Just a
company,
name.
dude.
All right, yeah.
He's not.
I just need fucking
So
stickers.
we go in there. So we walk in the doors, and this 6'8" motherfucker comes in, dude. Tattooed face. Okay, I don't care who you are, how many tattoos you have. You see some guy with tattoos on his face, you're gonna stare. I don't care. It's just a natural instinct.
What are you staring at?
Yeah, no, he was like this.
Or staring at that.
Oh, yeah.
He is this. I'm like,
That would be my best friend as soon as
Yeah,
I walked
I
in
was
there.
all
I'd be
like,
like, you're fucking
oh
cool,
shit,
dude.
strawberry.
oh shit.
I can fuck with you.
We're doing this
You're-
together.
You're weird. I'm gonna deal with that.
My cousin Strawberry's
I
got a
was like,
scar on his face. Don't look at
I'm
it.
Jeremy with the Gates facelift. I'm here with the band. Like I just totally like shit the bed, dude.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this guy fucked me up. He's like, I'm not with the band. Go talk to the guy over
Yeah,
there.
you need to be with.
So I go
them,
talk to
so
the
do
guy.
Shit like that.
So this guy,
You guys
dude,
need a
ends up
bouncer?
being a fucking total badass. Like a total like big tattoo artist. National Geographic ends up like doing some interviews with this guy. But we don't know this guy, like he's just some crazy guy. So he's buying the whole band shots all night. Okay, so Oroville stage is literally 4 foot, 5 foot high.
Tiny.
that was the stage.
No, the stage is that high.
That's
dude.
not the
Oh,
drum
hi.
riser.
No, that's the stage. So when you're
Was
on
there a
top
drum
of it,
riser?
when you
Yeah.
on top of that,
You're up
so,
there.
So when you're up there, you're like, if I fall off here, I'm dying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm dying. So he's buying us nothing but Jaeger shots. I bring
Ooh,
I
goddamn.
bring friends with me, dude. I got my fucking boy Adam.
Right.
I got my
Oh,
boy
Adam?
Chris.
Adam Young.
Adam Young.
Yeah, and yeah.
Oh, nice.
So I bring them with
I
me.
love that
dude.
guy. I love that guy.
Adam
So
Young's
fucking-
great guy.
So he's buying us nothing but Jaeger shots all night long. And then it's like, hey, you guys want some hashish? Yes. So we're in the van. The sheriff of Oroville comes up and was like, let me hit that, bro. Like, it's bad. It's so bad. And I'm like, I'm in the Twilight Zone
That's
right
a
now.
great
What is
show,
happening?
dude? That's
What is
Christ.
happening right now? And so we're in the van, Jaegered out, hashish. You guys are up
Sheriff.
next. You guys are up next. Oh, shit. So we're on stage, dude. Dude is fucking like throwing fucking Jaeger shots at us, and I'm looking around for the first place I can throw up.
Yeah. You got a trash
Yeah,
can around here.
looking around like, dude, like I try to maintain, but there's no way. There's no way I can maintain.
No.
There's no way I can maintain.
This is going south.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
So we do the show without. I mean, we probably fucking suck, dude. I would love to see the audio of that shit, dude. I would love to see the video of that.
Anybody
because,
got
like,
that? Please post
Yeah,
that
right.
as soon as
Exactly.
possible on
Holy
this
shit,
podcast.
dude. I would love to see that because it was probably just a shit show.
Yeah.
Everybody thought we killed it. You guys fucking killed it.
Hell yeah. That's right.
So we get done, and Tattoo Face is like, "Hey, you live in Reno?" So yeah, I live in Reno, bro. He's all,
You want to sell some drugs?
no, he's all like, "I love Reno. I want to go to Reno."
And you're like,
Can I
come
live
stay
with
in my
you?
I
house.
was all, "Okay,
Come stay in my
you can
couch.
stay in my house."
Oh, you.
Yeah, I did. So
I knew it.
So we literally got Tattooed
Were
Face.
you over here? I remember coming to your house over here.
Maybe
Yeah.
it was bad. So I got Tattoo Face.
It was bad.
Halfway fucking through the thing, dude, he fucking passes out, wakes up, freaks out. You guys all ready to
am
kill
I?
me? Are you gonna kill me right now? All my friends are going, bro.
Yeah.
Settle the fuck down, dude. Like settle the fuck
that.
down. We literally volunteered you to come. You wanted to come.
This is
wanted
what
to come.
you don't do on tour. Do not
Right.
take strangers
Right.
with tattoo faces to your house.
200 miles away.
Right.
Yeah, 200 miles away.
So literally, my friends are going, "Fuck you, dude. Fuck you in your face. Fuck you, dude." I'm like, "I'm sorry.
Which
man.
band
I'm
is
sorry.
this?
I'm sorry. I'm
Which band
sorry.
is this?
I'm sorry.
Which band is it?
This is 12 gauge."
Okay.
So I bring him to my house. I was like, "Okay, get the couch, dude. Like, you can calm down, sit down."
Figure this out.
So I lay down, dude. It's like, 7 o'clock in the morning, dude. "Hey, bro. Am I in Reno?" "Yeah, you're in Reno, bro. You're in Reno." "How the fuck did I get here, man?"
You drove.
I'm about to say, "You begged to get here."
Yeah.
"I can't be in Reno, bro. This is my kid's birthday." What?
You ever seen Star Trek?
Right. He's all. He looks at me. He's all. "You got?
Beam me up,
he's all.
Scotty."
He's all. "You got a car?" "I got a car. Yeah, I got a car.
Yeah,
Yeah."
you're not fucking
He's
taking
all.
it.
He's all. "You drive me back to Orville?"
Yeah.
Like,
What,
that's a long
dude? Like I was
fucking way,
all.
dude.
What, dude? No, there's no way, dude. I was all. My car won't even make it to Orville. All right, bro. This is the story, man. I've got $200 cash, and I'll fill your tank up. All right,
Sold.
let's go to
Let's go.
Orville. Let's go to Orville. All right, let's go to Orville.
That's it, yeah.
So I take
like
him.
this.
I take him back to Orville. I was like, I can't believe this is fucking happening right now. Take him back to Orville. Get to Orville, and he's like, "Bro, that was fucking awesome, dude. Here's $200, dude. Fucking your tank's filled up. I'm gonna roll you this fucking."
paid.
That guy
Right.
didn't regret a thing.
No,
No, so he's
he had
like-
the
he's
best
like-
time of
good-
his
that was a
fucking
good
life. He was
story.
like, dude, he's telling that story to a different podcast
Yep,
right
yep.
now.
Yeah, that was a good story.
So
I'm
he's like,
Tattoo Face. You heard
Right.
it on fucking Dark Figures podcast.
Is this guy in Reno?
Yeah.
so the story gets better, dude. He's like, "Here, dude. Here's a joint, dude. Like, take this with you. Go home,
And then
dude."
you had the highest ride back
Right.
to Reno.
So no.
Right,
So
right,
I was like, "All right, cool." Driving through Orville, take a couple hits, couple more hits. I'm like,
This was
"Oh,
This is crystal meth."
shit, dude. No, I'm like, I'm the highest I've ever in my life. I'm gonna go ahead and put this out.
This is the Orville weed.
All right, yeah.
So I'm like, "Oh shit, dude." So I'm fucking driving, sheriff right here. I'm like, motherfucker, dude.
It's the same
He
guy
gets
who
behind
wanted
me.
a hit.
He gets behind me, he pulls me over, dude. I'm like,
Are you
fuck,
serious?
fuck, dude. God damn it, dude. And he's like, "License registration." I'm like, he's all, "So, sir,
I have a gift card.
He's all, "So,
Did you get this weed in Orville?
so you been smoking?" I was like, "Fuck, yeah, I've been smoking. Yeah, you got me." He's just
You
like,
got me.
he's just like, "So,
Jail? All right.
how much do you smoke?" And I was like, "A lot."
Yeah.
He's like, "Well, how much is a lot?"
Just enough
A
to get me
lot, a lot. And he's like, "All right, well, I can have, like 4 or 5 beers at the bar, and I'm good to drive." So I see some Visine, put some Visine in your eyes, chill the fuck out, and get the fuck out of my fucking
dude,
county.
shout
dude.
out to that because
Right.
California
Yeah.
troopers do not
No,
like
those,
that.
those hill cops, man.
Right.
Yeah,
It was a
over
sheriff.
Donner.
It was a highway patrol. I've been in jail.
Yeah.
I call my drummer
That's what I
Chris.
do for
I
a
was all,
living,
"You're
man."
never gonna believe what just happened right now, man."
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that was my Orville story. Yeah,
Donner cops are
yeah,
great,
it's
yeah.
so crazy.
That's my guitar player Scott, dude.
Oh,
Our guitar
Jesus.
player Scott,
Yeah,
dude.
no shit.
Dude, he gets.
Step out again.
Yeah, I gotta.
Again?
Hey, hurry
I'm
up
sorry.
because I gotta be right behind you there.
dude. He broke
I know he broke the seal. It's fucking 2 seconds in.
Leaving me with 2 miles.
Yeah, hey. No, but California has the same. California, dude. Every time, or from Vegas. If you're driving from Vegas,
Yeah.
you're gonna get pulled over because you're gonna get a fucking ticket right out of Hawthorne. Okay?
Yeah.
95. Yeah.
Tonopah. So Tonopah,
That's the other little cities you got to worry about, man.
dude, because they're, yeah,
Tonopah.
Right.
You
Gold Run or whatever it is.
Gold Hill.
Gold Hill, yeah.
Yeah,
like
you
the
drive
Fox.
2
Gold
miles
Field.
over
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Whatever
speed
the
limit.
gold is.
Gold
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, you're gonna get pulled over.
There's
You're
only
gonna get
one
a
established
ticket.
town. Everything
Yeah.
else is run down.
Yeah. So whatever fucking heroin.
leaving?
No.
Oh.
It's happening.
Fuck you guys, I'm out. I got to step out for a second.
I'm definitely gonna need new water.
Gonna need a new whiskey, too.
100%.
I think no. This is the one I gave you, or you gave me
perfect.
for
Yeah, perfect.
my drink.
That works for me.
But yeah, perfect.
It
Look
always
at that.
It always fits. Anytime Dark Figures is on there, it's always gonna fit.
Like a glove.
Do we sell these on the internet?
No, we don't.
Oh,
Those are
not
just
screw
currently.
you guys. I got one. You don't.
No,
Currently,
those are
just
just
for
for guests.
Ah,
So-
get on the podcast.
Get on the
On
podcast.
Yeah,
Gotta be in a band though and be cool though.
yeah.
We promote our koozies
Actually,
by
you don't
being
have
a
to be in
guest.
a band. If you listen to the last podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
you had
wasn't
other
in a band.
non-pan people?
Yeah.
Well, he so well. You gotta listen. You gotta listen. What he
Not the same.
Okay.
so
Same but
his
different.
social
Close, but not.
media is drum corps junkies. So
Okay.
he deals with mostly in drum corps stuff. So all the stuff we did in high school.
Drum
with the
line.
band,
Yeah.
Band.
It's
They made a
deep.
movie about that, right?
Yeah, well,
Right.
yeah, it's called Drumline. Yeah, we talk about that. Go through the podcast.
I'm not doing it. I'm gonna listen to my podcast
Motherfucker,
and jerk off.
No,
I got a
Robert
JMID.
looks so sexy. His beard is fucking handsome.
Good I looked.
Well, a good segment that we like to do on this podcast is we like to do our Mount Rushmores.
Yes.
And so, being on the guest. Now, we also do 2 different types of Mount Rushmores. It's your standard Mount Rushmore, people that have inspired me that, to do what you do, or you listen to music the way you do,
Yes.
whatever. And then we do a local Rushmore.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
So Mount Rushmore obviously
You got
is your
that? I
top
got
4.
that.
Okay, you go first then, because I'm
All right.
gonna go off of you.
So you're gonna
I've
do your
never
local.
thought about this before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's why we put it in.
That's why.
Okay. All right. Let's wing it.
Yeah.
All right.
Wing it.
So who's your
start-
Mount Rushmore
Mount
in
starting
general?
out, what got you into the music?
Easy.
All right.
Fucking easy.
All right.
I'm gonna be super honest.
Yeah.
I'm
100%.
just gonna wing it.
I hope so.
Yeah. I hope so.
It will definitely be Kirk Hammett.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think then after that would be listen, man, this might sound weird, but I gotta hand it to Demi Borger. So the guitar player
David
Galder,
Borger, yeah.
he's the Old Man's Child as well.
Okay.
Favorite riffs for sure. Old Man's Child is my favorite riffs.
Another
Okay.
great German band, yeah.
Norwegian.
Norwegian. That's right.
Get
That's
your
right.
shit straight.
Yeah, get
Come
your
on,
fucking
man.
shit together.
Talk
Geography
shit.
was not
I
my
literally threw
my
that
best
out there like
subject.
what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, German. This is my.
So when you don't know, you just say, "Oh yeah, okay."
All right, I'm struggling here already. We're on 3 and I'm already struggling.
You said you got this.
No,
I got
Get it
this, I
together,
think.
dude. You got this.
The
You got
confidence was
this.
there.
I got this,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna wing it. Or
Okay.
hand in hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 3. You know what? Marty Friedman, Megadeth.
That's the whole reason why I started playing guitar.
Marty Friedman is the fucking man.
Yeah.
I watched a video with him one time where he's like, I think the interview asked him like, oh, so the scales you're using and this and that. And he's like, I make my own fucking scales.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, you just throw notes together and they sound a certain way. And it's like, that logic
Yeah.
is like,
But he evolves
Insane.
each time. So right now he's like, I just heard this that he's actually into K-pop too as well.
yes, very much. So he moved to Japan
Yep.
years and years and years ago.
Yeah. So he's
And
really hard into
he's-
the K-pop.
super popular in Japan.
Yeah.
Like
No
he moved
shit.
to Japan. He's like one of the
Who
main.
wouldn't be? He would be fucking popular here, dude. That's
so
the whole
badass.
reason why I started playing guitar.
Yeah, Marty Freeman's solos on, obviously,
But he started in punk, so that's the thing.
Did he?
Yep. He started in punk.
Before
and-
Megadeth?
Yep, before Megadeth. So he started in punk, and he auditioned for Megadeth. And Mustaine picked him up. And actually...
Yeah, that's right.
So I think a lot of credit is due to actually Mustaine is writing and Metallica as well.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Well, you rounded me off.
Yep.
You rounded me off. So Megadeth. So
know
Marty
shit.
Freeman.
I thought that was
I
his.
fucking.
fuck ass.
I'm just
I
rounding
agree.
No, I worked with what he had.
And
okay, man. It's okay.
you rounded me out. I swear you
Yeah.
did. Like so, you're right. You're absolutely 100% correct. Marty Freeman owes it to James Hetfield and fucking.
We went to Kurt on the first.
Yeah. So So James Hetfield, I'm gonna put on a list for sure for the riff writing.
Yeah.
Metallica really was, for sure. Like I mean, I remember being like, I lived in Texas. I lived in San Antonio, Texas, when I was in the 8th grade.
Yeah.
And I was listening to Metallica a lot. I had all the tapes. I had bought all the tapes of their albums, and then there was this. They
That's
were coming
crazy from Texas because usually Pantera as well.
Yeah. Oh well, Pantera came after Metallica for me, but very much influenced.
Yeah.
So I was listening to all the tapes of Metallica, but they were coming on tour through San Antonio, so the local radio station was playing like the Garage Days shit,
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Garage
the
Inc.
obscure shit that
Yeah,
you don't
right.
normally
Straight
hear.
from tape. It's just in
Yeah,
tape.
yeah, and I was hearing, I was like, new Metallica,
Right,
Oh
yeah.
fuck,
Right.
dude, and it just hit me so hard, so
Right.
hard. The Garage Days. That's why, even though like Master of Puppets, Red Lighting,
Yeah,
they're
right.
the great
Yeah,
albums,
yeah.
but Garage Days holds a special place for me because I was listening to it on the radio, man. This was before Spotify,
yeah.
the internet, all that shit. We had dial-up. I think when I lived in 8th grade, we had dial-up, man.
Yeah.
Like I'd spend 10 minutes getting on the
AOL.
internet. Yeah, yeah. I'd have to wait for my
Get off the phone
fucking
and try to go
everybody
on
in
the
my
internet.
house to get done using the internet,
Right,
and I'd
yeah.
have my turn.
Yeah.
And I'd have to spend 10 minutes to get in the dial-up to fucking connect. And then I'd get on AOL chat. There was
Hoping
nothing cool.
Napster will work.
Yeah, exactly. Napster.
yeah,
Fuck
I
yeah,
know,
dude. There was a
exactly.
BearShare. Do you remember
Yep.
BearShare?
Yep.
Remember that?
BearShare.
Yeah.
Sure, that's even
Wow.
Right,
Dude,
dude.
holy shit,
I haven't thought of
nobody
that in
brought up
years.
Bear
Oh my
Share.
BearShare.
God.
That's where I got. That's where I found Fall Silent. I lived it. Listen to this, dude. 8th grade, I lived in Texas, and I found Fall Silent from Reno on BearShare.
Well, 'cause
I
Fall
wasn't even
Silent
in
is Fall
Reno.
Silent,
Well,
dude. You got Danny
I moved
Malek,
back.
You got all those fucking guys on there, dude.
Yeah.
Try not to blow my load real quick, but
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah. So I moved back to
Something.
Reno. I moved back to Reno in the 9th grade after that,
Yeah.
and then started getting involved in going to Fall Silent shows and shit. But I was listening to Fall Silent over the internet in the 8th grade back in the fucking 90s, dude. How crazy is that? It's pretty crazy. Anyway, so let's finish. So I'm at okay.
You said how many of you got? 4?
Mount Rushmore's
Okay,
top
4.
four.
Okay, top 4.
Okay, and then so
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna throw an easy one on there. So and it's a new thing, new development. There's a band called Celosis. Josh, guitar player called Josh Middleton. He's got my favorite riffs, so I'm gonna put him on that list.
No shit. I'm gonna have to dig into
Yep.
him.
Yep.
Whatever he says is fucking probably
Yeah,
awesome.
well,
I'm gonna
that's-
say. I'm gonna say.
I already know.
He's saying
That's anything Harold
Right.
says, I know
I'll
I'm
just
fucking dig
I'll just
into.
put it this way: 4 weeks straight, and I have listened to nothing but Celosis. This motherfucker is like when I was 12 years old finding Metallica for the first time. I've never heard a guitar player put it this way before.
Really?
Yeah, Josh Middleton, Celosis.
Yeah, really?
I might regret that later, but
No, you won't.
Nah.
No.
okay. I'm digging it right now. So okay, so local now. Mike Stewart, easy number 1.
100%.
Easy number 1.
100%.
Jared Klein, obviously second.
Dude,
I'm gonna be a nice fucking guy right now. Oh no. Number 3 will be Danny Galecki from Fall
ooh,
Silent.
Danny Galecki. I
Yeah.
love Danny Galecki.
Yes.
Yep.
And I got my next 2 picked. I'm being a nice guy. My kid's mom, Shelby Blicker.
Vocalist?
Yep.
Vocalist.
Vocalist for
She
Enslave.
was Enslave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put her just because she's cool as fuck.
Yeah, 100%. And that's where the first time I actually saw Enslave Creation.
Yeah.
Creation.
Yeah, whatever.
Enslave Collation.
I'll
Collation.
collation your
Yeah,
ass
yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Creation. Actually, it was the Alley. That's where I first saw
Nice.
you guys together,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah,
I
she
think
was-
You were actually playing guitar.
Not Enslave. No.
No?
No.
Who the fuck was playing Enslave?
Chris Portugal.
Was it Chris?
Yep.
Portugal the Man.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I love that band. Okay.
And then so number 5.
Yeah.
Number 5 is a straight up honorable mention. Eric Marks on bass.
matter of fact, we're gonna get him in it because he played bass with FTR.
Yeah.
He was bass player in existence. So
He was and
Yeah, he
bass
was.
player for everybody. Who
yeah.
was fucking,
Is he playing with? I saw he was playing with Blasphemous Creation, right? Or
no, that's FTR. So
Oh,
Isaac is in FTR as well. So
Gotcha.
it's a collective of all.
You have Isaac on here, dude?
Yeah. So we have FTR
Yeah.
is Isaac.
Yeah.
It used to be Eric Marks on bass. Then we have Jim Wilson.
If he doesn't wear the fucking glasses, dude, I'm not gonna listen to it.
Riddick on there, dude. Let me
Right.
get Riddick on there, dude.
Riddick.
If he doesn't wear the cop glasses, dude, I will
I was
not
like,
listen.
take your shirt off and put your glasses on, you asshole. Yeah, I know we played Sacramento. It was, fuck, I can't remember the fucking place, dude. It was always him, dude. I was like, Riddick. God damn,
Oh,
take your
fuck.
shirt off, put your fucking glasses on, motherfucker. Time to go.
That's the best,
I
though.
want to get Eric on here, too, because actually he was the start of a
Yeah.
lot of young musicians who were extremely fucking talented.
I'll tell you this, actually, 100% true. I kind of owe that guy everything because
100%.
so I was jamming with Mickey and
so
Donnie.
Mike Orris and Mini Mike, I swear 100%. That's that guy existence
Yeah.
is where.
Well,
like,
Eric was the one that called me up. I didn't know anybody. I wasn't
Yeah.
involved in the scene, man. I had just so the way I met Mickey Roberts was to go into his tattoo shop,
Yeah.
and I brought a cover of Cannibal Corpse Gallery of Suicide,
Yeah.
and I was like, I want to get this tattooed on me. My left sleeve is kind of just a thing about Gallery of Suicide, but and so I started jamming with him. But then he told Eric Marks, and Eric Marks called me up, and that's how I got in existence. So I owe it all to Eric Marks.
Dude, Eric Marks is somebody I want to get on this podcast.
Yeah.
Is 100%.
All right.
Get your fucking.
So, all right. How much time you got?
Not much.
All the time in the
not
world.
much.
I'm gonna go fast. I'm gonna go fast. Okay, so I guess like I said, Metallica. I'm not gonna name names, dude, but like Metallica was definitely the first one.
Yeah.
Pantera for sure.
100%.
As much as I don't want to say Pantera, because if I listen to Pantera songs right now, then I want to kill myself.
Okay,
Because
listen.
it's overrated right
You
now.
have
because,
to listen to some of the earlier podcasts
Yeah,
because there's stories about Pantera on there.
it's crazy. And then what was it? Mudvayne, dude. Like it sucks that
Ooh,
I know Mudvayne kind of like, and it's like Slipknot. Kind of like.
That's like a Static X.
Yeah, it
for
kind of
me,
like
dude.
no Static X kind of
Oh, dude.
I guess Power Man 5000 if you want to go there.
No.
It's exactly it's the same thing.
I'm a new Oasis type.
Okay.
Dude, I ran with Trip Isaac fucking up there with. Fucking,
So yeah, Slipknot kind of came back in and was like, holy shit, dude, like that was crazy. Freshman year or
Right.
what was I? My junior year, I guess.
Yeah.
It was just like, holy crap, that was awesome.
Right.
But yeah, as far as locals go, dude, big shout out December.
December,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
That
I
was the
should've thrown
start
that
of
on.
that.
Yeah,
that
so,
was the start
yeah,
of it.
December.
December
It
was
was-
a fucking.
As much as
That
I
was a
love
catalyst
as
of
love
fucking-
as much as I love Mark Moots, man, and like his vocal range and how
We're
fucking
getting him
badass
on
it
here
was.
actually too.
Shit, no.
It was literally we went to go watch Jason Thomas play drums.
Yeah.
But
and it was
Julian Peach on guitar too.
Yeah.
There was a lot. Yeah, there was
The
a lot.
guitars are
Julian
great,
Pete, yeah, but like you went and saw,
Dimitri, so our singer gets Mike moves.
it's like, and then Coast Fall Silent, man, like I used to watch Fall Silent play, and I idolize them still to this day. Man.
I'll
Still
bet
to
you.
this
I'll bet
day.
you. Me and you were at shows together and didn't know each
Guaranteed,
other.
I
dude.
guarantee
Because
you.
my high
All
school
of us-
years,
Right.
Fall Silent shows.
No,
in the
well,
mosh
that's
pit,
where
dude,
I'm
like,
saying
that shit was.
because that was all of us.
I saw,
because Never Mute that was my collection.
I saw
that was my
December
collection.
and
We
Fall
were
Silent
all
play
in
together
December.
at Delmar
there,
Station. So
Yeah.
Delmar Station,
Yeah.
Delmar Station was like
Delmar Station,
That was
Shark
like that was the
Sandwich
staple
that
of
was
my-
on Wells.
of my youth.
People not know a lot about Shark Sandwich. That was fucking.
I saw my first real show was the Vandals, punk rock, but still. So the first time I saw straight edge scene, and which is you have to talk about straight edge scene if you want to talk about Reno.
Yeah.
Was
Oh yeah,
I
AF,
saw,
no,
it
for
was-
battle and shit.
no, I saw Voodoo Glow
Arm for
Skulls
battle,
play.
Tony Medellin. Fuck yeah.
I love,
Nice.
my boys. Okay, saying the straight edge scene. The first time I saw straight edge, dude, was fucking at Delmar Station, and it was
Okay.
Voodoo Glow Skulls and Strife opened up.
Strife.
For
Fuck
Fucking
yeah.
A.
Hardcore.
Strife. You remember Strife? Yeah.
It's like
Look
straight
it
edge
up.
hardcore, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
straight edge hardcore. They opened up for Strife, and I'm a little punk rock kid, and I turn around and I see these people in fucking hockey masks and fucking gloves going, the fuck did I sign up for right here, right now, dude?
yep.
And it was fucking
Wait.
Strife opened up for fucking Voodoo Glow Skulls, dude, at the fucking Del Mar station. It was amazing. And ever since then, dude, I've been a fucking huge hardcore fan. And I might not represent straight edge, dude, but I fucking was all about that shit, dude.
Were you at the Machete show?
No,
The-
I missed that one.
Missed that one?
But I heard about it.
Yeah,
I heard about it.
It was at a storage shed, man, in Sparks. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Jesus.
I've heard
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, I was there.
My first show was at Del Mar Station. I got to see AFI.
I
Right
saw
after
AFI.
I saw
All
Seven
Hallows
Dusted.
EP came out.
I saw dude, there were so many shows that went through Del
Del Mar
Mar.
was the shit.
I saw
dude.
God fucking Smack.
Do you remember when it
dude, there.
turned to a cowboy
As much as I
bar?
hate to admit, I saw Godsmack there, dude. They put on a good
Fuck that.
fucking show, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day, they were probably badass.
Yeah.
Before-
Was it up North Keystone?
No,
No.
that was on Virginia,
Yeah,
bro.
it was right
Yeah.
next door to
Black Hole.
Shays.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
but
it was
Shays
right next
now,
to
yeah.
Shays.
Yeah. But literally, like every show that was, if you were a fucking band in Reno, you played at Del Mar
Yeah,
Station.
fuck
man.
yeah, dude. I saw
was so
Fall
good.
Silent. I was a young ass. I was like 14, dude. I had my little high school 14-year-old friends.
Yeah.
We saw Fall Silent there. We went and asked Danny Galecki for his autograph.
Yeah.
That's how young we were.
And how much we loved Danny now.
I just saw him the other day.
I would say,
Or
dude, like,
yesterday.
we love Danny
Yesterday.
now, dude. Like I was like, I
Love
saw
that
him.
guy.
I saw him up in
He's so
VC like
death
last
metal.
year, dude, and I was all.
His hair is
If
down.
you ever you want a fucking death metal vocalist, dude, I'm your guy,
Yeah.
man.
He's
I
such a
I will
badass.
I will definitely do my best to fucking be the most death you've ever heard in your life, bro.
He's such a badass. Such a badass.
Just to play with him, dude. Just to play with him.
He's so good.
And so I'm actually starting up a band with Anthony.
Honorable mention.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Tony.
dude, yeah. Oh yeah,
My
dude.
man.
He's the
Fuck yeah.
shit, dude.
Just
Like,
released a solo album today.
right.
No shit.
Yeah. No, he's
Yeah.
dude. He's
He's one of my best
amazing.
friends.
He's
one of-
amazing.
yeah.
Fucking-
Reno
And,
scene.
Yeah.
I was
yeah,
fortunate
top,
enough for
top
him
of the
to
list.
Been
reach
around
out to
for a
me
long
about
time.
doing
Fuck
some
yeah.
vocals for him, and I obliged. He sent me some music, and I can't wait for it to come out for you guys because it's going to be amazing.
I just told him the other day how excited you were about it. I was like,
Yeah.
Jeremy
You have-
talks about it all
You
the
have
time.
no idea. Like, I am so excited
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's so busy.
I'm
I'm so
excited.
busy, but
Fuck.
like, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm so excited to play
He
with that guy.
started, so that's worth mentioning. He started a studio in Reno.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys will come out.
Great Divide.
Yeah.
Great Divide fucking
So
den.
good, so good, man. Like,
Yeah.
Check that
He's
shit
got
out.
his
and
own
he's been
studio here in
he's been
Reno.
putting out music, good music, like
Yeah.
really good.
He's
really
recording
good.
everybody. He's the fucking man, dude.
Yeah, I love that guy
Yeah.
so much.
One of my best
and
friends.
I'm literally so excited that he chose me to do
Yeah.
vocals for him.
Yeah.
And
Great.
I
Great
want to
man.
hope so that
Great man. Love him.
hopefully that I
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
yeah.
It's gonna be good.
It's overwhelming.
It's,
I have no
it is
words.
overwhelming because like
Yeah, he's the man.
I don't know, like I don't see
know what else to
myself
say.
as somebody worth mentioning, and
You are though.
But
You
it's
are,
for
though.
somebody to come up to me and be like, "I want you," and it's like,
Yeah.
really?
No.
Yeah.
Out of everybody you want me, man.
Yeah.
It's huge to me, man. Like,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like back to the beginning, man. You got to be humble, man.
He's
Like,
one of the only people,
absolutely.
actually, to be honest, touching on that. He's one of the only people that's really stuck true with me all these years, man.
It's
No
it's
shit.
crazy,
I've had
you
people.
know. Like,
I left for 7 years. I've had people come in and out, but he's
Yeah.
always been there.
Right.
Always.
and
He's
to have that,
true motherfucker.
like. So the last thing I'm gonna say, man, is if you want to make it, man, you be humble, man. You gotta
Absolutely.
you gotta be humble,
Yeah.
and you
And-
don't
and Tony,
don't
Tony is that.
keep that rock star mentality out of your head always.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We are just
Yeah.
Reno.
Yeah.
We are just
people.
we are here. We're just people, and you just have fun, and you don't burn bridges, and you just do your thing, man, and just love everybody here because this is a small community.
Absolutely.
It is so small. You
But
know?
all the new people coming in too, they need to learn that too.
Yep.
They need
absolutely.
to know that. Like,
Like
and
I
I've
don't
seen-
care
I've
how many-
seen that.
like-
I will say I've seen that so far with
and like I
everybody.
said,
Like,
I
everybody's-
had what, a couple hundred followers when I first started.
Yeah.
I had that ego, man. Like yeah.
when you're young.
Yeah.
And then you go in your second band. You're like, you have 0 after that. You're like, what happened?
You learn.
Right.
So you
Learn a
will,
few
you will,
lessons.
you will always get shot down. You will always have that. So
Yeah.
just just be humble, man, and
Fucking
just
A.
We're doing a shot before we leave.
Yeah,
we
we're
are,
gonna
sir.
we're gonna have to.
All right. Well, I
we're
think
gonna actually need another bottle.
Oh well, in that case, I guess we're doing Sailor Jerry.
Actually,
Sailor Jerry.
I guess
no,
we're
no,
doing
no,
Sailor.
we're not doing Sailor.
Oh,
That's not happening.
Jeremy, please go in. He's
you were just fucking in there, dude, and you literally you were just saying this dickhead. This motherfucker right here. I was in there. How long was he gone for?
Hey, Jeremy, I already
How
sat
long?
down.
Yeah, what to say? How long was he gone
It
for?
was a
It's
down
over
long,
here.
but
I got
still.
a map thrown out for you. This is for you, right here, dude. Like, are you serious right now?
You know,
Fuck, dude.
dickhead.
I'm the dickhead. I'm the dickhead. Okay, I'll be the dickhead. You pour this right here, heavy though.
Hold on, no.
Hey, I just want to say, best podcast ever.
well, I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, and we appreciate you guys coming on the podcast.
Portage on out my garage.
No, especially,
Seriously, yeah.
Right.
No,
right.
especially for me.
That's
Who's
what
this
these are
asshole?
for.
No,
Calf fitters. We need calf fitters in this
piss on
motherfucker.
the
man.
Thank
We're
you
just
guys
gonna-
for coming on the podcast.
Dude, but thank you,
fucking-
man.
Dude,
Like,
I fucking
literally, man, when
this
you
is
asked me,
mine.
dude, I laughed because I was like,
No,
why would
I
the
asked
fuck would
you-
you want me, dude?
No, well, I
This
asked
is
you
why.
since day
This is
one.
why.
I know. Why would the fuck would you want me on
Jeremy
here,
got
dude?
day one. It was like, you're coming on the podcast.
You
You
know-
like, I don't know, man. And I was like, fucking.
I'm
You
not,
had
I'm not
to
worthy.
ask me, and I had to ask him.
Yeah, exactly. So now I need to go through Harold. That's great.
Right.
That's fine. That's fine,
It's
dude.
because I don't, honestly, man, like, I don't think I'm worthy enough to be on here, man. Like,
Shut
I
the
don't.
fuck up.
And no, you do. You are.
You know,
Hey,
but
I-
coming
that's
from,
where-
Hey.
but coming from greats that I know,
But
so many good
there-
bands
look,
ahead of us, dude.
But that's why we're doing this, because there is
So many greats.
fucking greats that are in this fucking town.
part of it, dude.
Just
We're part of
one.
it.
We're
We're part of it as a
And
collective.
that's why I
guess
wanted
we-
you
you
guys.
know,
Nobody's better or less
Dude.
than anybody. We're part of it.
And that's your collective from meat coming to.
Right, dude? How drunk did we get this motherfucker today, dude? Best podcast ever.
I've been drinking since
Robert
noon.
Landis, I can't even handle my chocolate. Blah, 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 blah.
You're gonna have 1 million views after
Did you
this.
cut it already? Please, I hope you cut that shit already.
Live. Yeah.
There's no edits.
No.
No editing.
I thought it was gonna be me, dude. Like,
Well, no, that's the problem.
No, it was all me.
No.
It was me the whole time.
Jeremy texts me.
Jeremy?
Are we
Jeremy?
fucked up or
He
what?
texted me like 3-4 days ago. He was like, "Dude, I'm nervous about the podcast."
Right, dude, like-
I'm nervous. What
Because
are we
I'm
gonna talk
loud.
about?
Because I
dude?
ramble and I'm loud, man. I was all, I'm really gonna fuck this all up. Why? What the fuck would you put me on here?
Because that's us.
Right.
There's a reason.
But
Right.
the reason is
It's
because,
nothing but fun.
dude, the
God
mu-
damn,
fun,
dude.
man.
That's a lot of fucking jack right there.
the
Well,
musician is-
I over poured mine, so
Like-
we're all good, dude.
the musicians that are in Reno really is based on this podcast. Like
This
that
is
was
cool.
that was in my mind.
Right.
We need to
from
make
day
it.
one.
Yeah, we need to make it huge, man. This is good.
Right.
This is real good.
Podcast is based on the musicians in Reno.
Yes.
Reno's
Whatever
scene,
he
man.
did.
Reno's
Thank
scene.
you,
That's
Mike.
why we
Now
have Mike.
Thank you,
fuck off.
Dark Figure Mike.
Yeah. Dark figure Mike. Did you put it on your camera? You probably didn't, you ass.
Unlike spell check.
That's pretty much what it's based around.
Yeah.
Is because we know there's talent here in Reno.
Fuck yeah, there is.
And every
An
single one of you,
amazing fucking
every
talent.
single one of you has a story to tell. Whether it's where you came from, where you
Right.
are, or where you're going. And the beauty about it is we're all collectively in this community, and there's never really been something for this community to be able to say, this is who we are. This is what we're about.
Right.
Right.
And this is our chance to really share some funny stories, where we've come from, why we are where we are today, why we do what we do.
Yeah.
And so having you guys on here is an honor for us. Because
Exactly.
and for our viewers, because
Yes.
in reality what you guys do is you inspire people. When you go out and you play these shows and you write these songs, you're inspiring the people that listen to us, and you're inspiring the community.
and us.
And, hey,
like
hey.
that's why we had you guys on here, and that's why I'm fucking nervous on this podcast. because-
Vice versa,
especially this fucking guy here,
though. This dickhead.
because really 8990
Sorry.
is what catapulted me into this where I'm at now.
And
Like,
it was
why I'm
literally
still playing
it
music.
was a blessing for me. You know, it
Mm-hmm.
was something that I just walked into. I didn't, you didn't go create that stuff. It just happened. and I just happened to be a part of something that was amazing.
No, but when we had
was
that,
And
amazing,
then,
dude. Like,
and
it
then
was
all the
amazing.
other outside elements, we've all morphed together these days.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it's
100%. And the connections, even with Ryan here,
Right.
like it's unreal. The connections
So
are
the-
unreal.
So the guys that have the egos, and they're not a part of this anymore.
no, they're not.
yeah.
And it's
true,
funny because like
true.
they had their 15 seconds of fame
Yep.
because in Reno
Yeah.
it's 15 seconds, dude. Not
Yeah.
15
Literally.
minutes,
Very
15
true.
Literally.
seconds,
Very
dude.
true.
Yeah.
So just you want to start this off. Be humble.
Yes. Be humble.
Be humble. I can't express that enough.
Be
man.
cool
Like,
with everybody.
Absolutely, man. Because like you don't know. I mean, there could be the little guy that you were like, and that guy ended up being the baddest musician you ever felt in your life.
Yep.
Like,
Exactly.
you just don't know. So just
Yep.
we're a small knit community.
That's right.
So let's go ahead and just back each other up, and let's make this the best that we can because we could be the next Seattle. You never know.
Fucking A.
You know,
Well, that's
we have badass bands coming out of here, dude.
Especially now.
We have 7
Especially
seconds, man. Like
Yeah.
what,
Yeah.
dude?
7
we have,
seconds.
Yeah,
No, we got
exactly.
history. We got
Right,
history.
right.
The false
We got
silence.
false silence. We
But
got-
but
we
what
have
could
Yeah.
come
December.
now?
We have-
December.
Yeah.
Right,
December
we
start.
have-
I think December is
But
kind of.
but now we got
December, dude.
the
I will sit here and
justices
jerk
and the
off all day
fucking-
to December, bro.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's fine.
December. Yeah.
It's
it
fine.
was-
You know, like
yeah.
I,
But that was the start. Like
Right.
literally, like
Armed for Battle.
Armed for
Yeah.
Battle.
You know, like
Arcadia.
we got right.
Bands like that.
Arcadia.
Yep,
You
from
know,
back
we
in the
got
day.
bands
You know.
that literally just like blow up.
There's not
from
been a
here.
mention of Nightfall yet. By the way,
You
regardless of whether I was in the band or not, I'm just saying that band was fucking cool.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
And
Or what
also,
about
we were supposed to play a show with you, and you guys didn't show up.
that was
well,
me.
let's go ahead and talk shit about that
was-
band real
But-
quick.
That was me.
To end this podcast,
Was it you?
Oh, we're doing shots. No, that was not me. I got kicked out of the band.
No, I love Nightfall.
Yeah.
And
Nightfall
Nightfall's
was cool
up
as
there
fuck.
with.
And but we're
with
gonna have to do
Otis.
this
And-
part two.
They changed the name
Part
to
two.
something
We're gonna
else.
have to bring up Nightfall part 2 because, gentlemen,
No, we're gonna have a
This
part
has
2
been
with,
awesome.
with both these fellas.
we gotta
yeah.
end this with a celebratory shot. Thank you guys so
Thank
much
you.
for being
No,
on
thank
the
you,
show.
Man. I really
Thank you, guys.
appreciate
This
you.
has
listening
been
to us,
awesome.
man.
It's been awesome.
So thanks to our community. Thank you for everyone who tuned
no,
in.
Me too, dude.
If you haven't again, go ahead, like, subscribe, follow us on all the social medias, on the platforms, Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. We're
All
on
of
it.
it.
Come get us. We're here. We're the Dark Figures Podcast. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.